All right. We're getting back. So we are just going through army list setup at the moment. Back with your camera's a little bit better. So we're just going through setup at the moment. Obviously, a bit noisier at the start of the game, but as everything goes through, things get a bit quieter. We can start hearing the tables a bit better. So we've got limited resources today. First battle plan, current standings. Where are we? Current standings, here we go. So, Terrence Fowler versus Kieran Coates for the semi-final. Joel Graham versus Thomas Oliver. Getting really, really close to the pointy end.
So it basically lets me reposition around. Each teleport a unit. So there's that. There's what else is there? Graces. Also, we get 3 on bodyguard against. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, better get the clock going.
Let's just roll. Okay. I'm pretty happy. If any questions come up, I'll feed these are your
On the last run is...
Do lists. It sounds like they're concerned about actually running out of time.
Okay, well, I'll run through that because it's a bit of an important one. It's a very good one. Basically, at the start of my hero range, once I roll a dice, at the number of the dice, it was 13 or more to summon a Vermilord. Now, the Vermilord summon position is really important. It's wholly within 13, outside of 9 of you, but if we're in combat, it's wholly within 13 within 3 of the enemy. Six. I mean, this side's an arcade.
It's easy when you don't have to swap sides.
Yep. So 1.
2. You're going to drop yours first.
Alright, so yeah, I'll take a beer. Anytime, Rocky. When you're ready, you just bring it over. This is going to be a hard one for me to commentate because I know nothing about either of these armies, but we can do our best. I'm going to have John McGrath on stream with me shortly.
I believe it's... what it is.
So we've got Kieran Coates, Arch Corruptus in Mortal Realms, Grand Strat.
So we just back the dice.
Basically, this is almost an auto get for him, providing he doesn't get wiped off the field. All he's got to do is have 3 or more of his friendly Master Clan or Clan's Pestilent heroes from the starting army remaining on the battlefield. Not a hard one to go for. Thanks, Robbie. Appreciate that. Yep. Quite easy. Providing he doesn't get wiped, he should be able to nearly auto get that Grand Strat. And then the Heat Knights are Slanesh. Providing they don't summon, they will get summon using the Summon Slaneshi Demons battle trait. They will get their Grand Strat. Basically, the way that this works is that if you collect enough depravity points, you can then summon. So, good to see that Terrence isn't going for a summon everything kind of army, and more for a just get in your face and shoot you off the board, pretty much. Just doing setup. Kieran is getting his gnaw holes sorted. Alright, we have 3 hours and 20 minutes on the clock.
Here to help you with your anxiety.
Just like keep waving him up with the camera.
Final holes are down. Drill in reserve. Your setup.
I did not see that coming, my friend.
It's nice being against like a bunch of wanderers. Where I can just hide my shit in the drill.
It's like you don't win that roll off, and it's like right off. But you win that roll off, and you're like, haha. Probably doesn't look like he's having a good time.
Joe's like, I could be out there with the dog. I'm here.
Kieran just remeasuring.
So these will be my temptation dice, and I use this counter for my depravity. If you decide to give me any of those, give me depravity. I'm depraved. That's about it. You know my army. Pew pew pew.
It was the easiest army to research because you don't actually use half the Slanesh shit anyway.
No.
And it's just like,
I do my usual thing. What's the best thing in a book? Spam it.
that's it.
So on the non-stream table with Joel, they were both 1-drops, and Joel Graham has lost the roll-off to Tom Oliver, which means Tom Oliver gets to choose the order in which things happen. Potentially allowing him to have things on his terms, which going into Joel is probably not what he wants, because Joel would have chosen to take a 1-drop for a reason. And I mean, both the boys would have taken a 1-drop for a reason, and not being able to choose who goes first severely hinders their game plan, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because that matters.
Look, if
Quarter of an inch. Quarter of an inch matters.
Quarter an inch. Ask my missus.
No, good. Add to the actual thing.
There you go. See, that's important.
there you go. We'll take it. I was going to rearrange this one slightly because I'm not really worried that's it.
You can't teleport to it or from it. Oh no, you can still teleport from it if you want to do, but not to it.
And on the flip side, if you smash it, I can
You
still
can still
teleport to
teleport
it, but not from it. Just to make the rules. Just to make the rules of this book a little more confusing.
But of course, you're going to use sideways the stay kick.
Yep.
You had a chance to have like a pretty sweet deal, and you decided to be dumb fucking instead. I've written down I would have a fantasy sweat that in the start. I
So Bellacor's over, and he's going to win on that one. Yep. Put his ass down there.
Doing some pre-measurements with Bellacore to make sure that he is at least a 9-inch charge away from the gnar hole. That's not going to do anything for you.
In, isn't it?
So these headphones here are just so I can hear what's going on the table.
So the
So I've got
mic-
Tristan here with me.
the table mic is together.
Got it.
Wants a muffin. Leftovers, always good. Especially on a Sunday morning.
So what do you know about these lists? Anything?
Yeah, I've played Kieran a couple of times.
Yep.
Been spanked a couple of times.
As you do. As you do. That's why he's on this table and you're not.
That's exactly why.
Yep. Checks out.
And I've had the pleasure of spectating Terrence a few times.
Yep.
Haven't actually played him yet, I don't think. Oh no, I have. His
So
first-
what's going on here? Pre-measuring the gnar hole to ensure a 9-inch charge, or
No, he's just setting up his screen of his Blitzbulb Seeker.
yeah, right. So he's blocked off the top left gnar hole,
Yep.
and then so he chucked down 2 9-inch sticks here.
Yep.
Rocky wants to know if he can vote you off the chat.
He can.
Yeah.
He's more than welcome to
Yeah, I
get me
thought
off.
I didn't think there'd be any arguments there.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got
You got Bellacore trying to deny the gnar hole. You got the Blitzbulb screening Hunter Assault moment.
Yep.
And now we've got rats going down. So come back in half an hour. We'll have a squad of clan rats actually deployed.
we might actually have something to watch.
Missing marble, you just want missing.
Similarly, my 13 is the back.
Rocky, don't you have anything better to do than jump on chat like at
We both know he doesn't.
8:45 on Sunday?
We both know he doesn't.
A farmer's market in Canberra on, or I don't know, some boutique coffee shop that only opens for like 15 minutes on a Sunday morning.
There probably is a boutique coffee shop open somewhere.
Oh, what? It's Canberra. Actually, no rats going there, so just putting down his 1-drop.
Yeah.
So that'll be
So they're both 1-drops, these lists? I haven't checked.
I don't think so. Terrence will be,
Yeah, so Terrence is, absolutely.
and Kieran,
Kieran is definitely not.
yes.
No.
There's
So I
too many
think
rats.
Kieran just doesn't really care when you've got that many units, right?
No, it was sort of, it got to the point of, like, why do I even bother?
Yeah, absolutely. You can only have so many before it just doesn't work anymore. So
Max
his
is
Kieran's
out.
list there's a lot there, and I don't even know what the half of it does.
So you've got 2 bells or furnaces, which is 3 priests. So that gives him enhanced plague temps.
Okay.
So he's getting +2, +3 with plagues.
Yep.
So instead of having
Good fun places.
natural 6, the enhanced plagues are coming off on a 4 or 5.
Yep.
Which is nasty because some of them are pretty nasty when you get enhanced off.
They have a
He's got multiple Master Clan priests for the same thing, so getting bonuses to his prayers.
He pretty much wants to guarantee his prayers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There's very rarely will you actually be able to fail them
Yeah.
with this. The two big Swimming Bell and the Furnace work well as screens, surprisingly enough. Passing off, if they take it, they can pass off to the clan rats. So you can ward off to the clan rats, soak it, and the clan rats just disappear, but you don't give a fuck about that. The real punch is the 30 Lake Sensor Bearers.
Yeah, yeah. For 300 points too.
Oh,
so
they are nuts.
it's quite a different list to what he ran last Masters though as well. He doesn't have the big guy.
Thankor or the Behemoth,
Yeah.
or the A-Bomb.
Yeah, and he did a lot of skittle leaping around last Masters.
Yeah, and he had a Firmalord.
I can't move a furnace easily through, but all of your shit, you add like 0.1 of a fucking inch.
I'll leave like a little
hole, yeah, which is where the center of the tree is. Yeah, that's not an issue.
He's off letting us know though.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
And we've lost Tristan. He has to do some TOing.
Well, look, the nice thing is, the plague sense is going to be like...
Been a question about wildwood and trees.
Like, a lot of the things that are getting legended because there's another...
I feel like the call will be that moving through trees is fine, but we'll go to the players pack. The gospel, the holy gospel of Masters.
You have to buy fucking metal blister packs and they're $45. So I got 15 that printed. I love them, but like, it's sad to see them go.
And we've got the big dog Tristan going over there.
Yeah, so I've left it.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's a joint effort. They're both TOs.
Back there afterwards.
It's just because my mom's
Realistically, it's just like, it's just the bell. I'm happy with that, and I'll put the tree back once it's there. You know, make it look good.
So what was the call, Tristan?
The call was the tree was removed so the 30 block of archers didn't keep getting tangled.
Right. But it will be played as if it's still there.
Yeah, so he's, as you can see, he's
And they're
left
only
it.
small, right? So it's really not going to make a difference. Yeah, okay. I think they...
It's just for the sheer sake of actual bottle usability.
But even then, they move. They're seekers, right? So they move that quickly. They're
No,
just
not
gonna...
the Seekers, the Bliss Barbs.
Oh, the Bliss Barbs,
big
right.
30 block.
Yeah, okay.
So if you see there, there's middle where gap is.
I don't think a 20 mil tree.
Oh, it's not a
stump.
20 mil, it's a 50 mil tree base.
Ah, yeah, but is it
But
high? It's only okay.
No, it's actually quite high. It's like
It might come into it.
6 inches high.
Yeah, okay.
But they've both agreed that for the sake of putting models down and moving them, they'll just keep a void.
But he's not going to be able to shoot through that wildwood, is he? Out of the wildwood.
Really annoying because then people actually
If it passes over more than 3 inches of the wildwood, no.
Right. Okay. Interesting setup.
Yes.
Because if he, I mean, this might be leading towards him taking the first turn. I'm not sure. He's setting up very defensively, so I feel like he might give away first turn here.
I have a feeling he's setting up to do that.
And then it looks like he's setting one unit up fully outside of the trees, which would allow at least one volley, right? So,
And he doesn't have the initial range to Alpha Strike anyway.
yeah.
So sit there, set up, plan for the potential double, and then go from there.
Yeah.
so
Interesting placement for his Bane out on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
happy with all that?
Talking about, sorry, for who?
So they've all got
Terrence's terrain piece.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, out on the full left-hand flank.
I think it looks like he's just giving himself options, right?
Yeah.
He has to set up the terrain before the models get put on the board. You don't know where people are going to put the models. He's got both ends of the far objectives covered.
Yep.
It's going to allow him to just pop some stuff up.
What's his grand strat?
So his grand strat is to have 3 units of plague, something, rats. 3 units of rats on the board at the end of the game.
No. Terrence's grand strat.
Terrence, don't summon shit. My favourite kind of Slanesh army.
I hate that.
But then also Blitz Barbs, so not my favourite. it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a throwaway to block, but all holes aren't near there, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Make those 1 inches away.
Right, so we're doing some pre-measuring here with some... He's waited until after he's finished setting up, and now he's going to pre-measure all of his shit. Which is... It's the right way to do things.
Pre-measuring is vortex, so...
It's what? Pre-measuring is vortex, absolutely, yeah. Going, where can I actually fit this, and then how far back
do I have to be to actually get it?
How far back can I have my wizard so you can't shoot me off the board?
Hey Michael, get a real job.
Nah, Matt Tyrrell is playing for 3rd currently, so he's won. He lost his first game, but then he's won his second game against Joel by a point.
Did he though?
Did he lose his first game?
No. Did he actually win?
Oh yeah. Look, Matt Tyrrell's got this thing where after a game, he'll go back
and go,
and he'll think about the game very intently and be like, I made a mistake, and then he'll pester the TO and say,
no, he didn't pester the TO. That's the thing.
Oh right. For once he hasn't. Okay. But normally he goes, I've made a mistake, and then he tries to hit the TO up at 9 o'clock at night and say, hey, I made a mistake, can we change the points, even though we submitted our points? So he's done that. Yesterday, admittedly, was pretty easy. He got caught up and he said he was using the app and accidentally pressed the wrong button, which happens to the best of us.
But this is...
I accidentally ordered Warhammer by doing that once. I pressed the wrong button, and then I entered my credit card details by accident.
And your postal details.
and it was a total accident.
Yeah, total accident.
Sorry, babe.
Like they got called out because the game initially was a dead draw.
Yeah.
And like a dead draw, like
all the way to kill points.
All the way to kill points.
Oh, okay. What are you
So
going to do?
we went down.
Fight to the death.
We're sitting there, and I was like, "Dude, you sat there. You're the one." He was the one that took it upon himself to score the game.
Yep.
And then it was adamant that we tied, and I was like, "Well, fucking, it has to be kill points."
Yeah.
And then we're working out backwards math, the points killed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Joel got it by 50 points. And then it was like 6, 7 o'clock. He messages Joel.
I made a mistake.
Fucked up. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, we sat there for like 10, 15 minutes trying to math this out. Didn't say a word, but you get home and, oops, I fucked up.
Typical. He does this every time. I've never been to a tournament where he doesn't do this.
It's fucking useless.
Yeah. It's alright. Math is hard, especially when you own your own business and you have to pay bills
and use it every single day.
It's really hard.
Oh, well.
So what do we got here? We got our Screaming Bells.
Yep.
Those guys, whatever.
You got 2 Screaming Bells in his list? Is
No,
that
it's
right?
Screaming Bell and a Plague Furnace.
Plague Furnace, right.
So one is a Plague Priest and one is a normal priest.
Yeah, okay.
And one's a wizard. No, one's a wizard. And a priest. Once these go down, and heroes will go down,
Yeah.
and then the screens will go down.
Yeah, set up all your important stuff first and make sure you got enough room to screen them off. And the only issue is, right, is that the big guys can get shot because they've got more than 10 wounds, right?
They've got to pass.
Right, how good's that?
Yeah, that's why when I was saying about using them as screens. That's
They're also screens to wounds.
yes.
Screen the wounds off.
And they've got the better save too. So you take it on the better save. Whatever gets through, you pass off to your bats. And
Yep.
there's people complain about it. What it is.
Not for much longer.
No, not for much longer.
Very keen for the new edition. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm apathetic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be like that.
I keep seeing it as 40k light.
Nah, it won't be 40k light.
It looks, that's the thing. It physically looks like 40k light.
Yeah,
The
except
rules
you're gonna
and
have
the
to
war
actually play a game. You can't just shoot someone from the other side of the board.
Yeah, like how they've approached like the actual pages and the scrolls and that.
Yeah.
It's 40k light.
Yeah,
But the
for sure.
game itself will still be
It's gonna
Sigma.
play very, very different.
Oh yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be still Age of Sigma, but different. Interesting because it'll be a hard reset. Or
Yeah.
it is a hard reset, so
Doesn't
everyone
look like the war scrolls are changing much.
they're losing a lot of their
Additional stuff.
of their rules. Like you'll get one. What's it? We've had. Yeah, one or two. Like even the gas war scroll was one page.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is-
That's a very big difference.
Where some of that was collapsed into simplifying the actual war scroll.
Yeah.
Some of that is like outright gone, and some of it is still there.
If they want to hit anything, it's not a
Boys are messing up my stream.
That's what happened.
guys go forwards 12.
So how are you, Rocky? Why aren't you here?
Need a hard. Get it hardwired to the bloody
Yeah, clamp it to the table.
clamp to the table.
Can you measure 12 from the front of your guys for me?
Sure can. Well, it's there, but obviously I can't go on that terrain. So these guys, look, maybe a couple, but
I can make that angle even sharper by doing this.
Get matter tissue, hey? A lot quieter in here when the aircon goes off, doesn't
Yeah. Bit of fun. What's that?
it? It is good.
Like,
Lots of room.
plenty of room. Fucking not sweating your balls off
Or freezing.
or freezing. I was scared coming up this weekend. There would be a fucking cold ass winter's day.
It's cold where you are too. It's like an extra 5 degrees colder than here.
Yeah.
It's in a valley.
Yeah, it's been, and then decent tables with decent terrain. I just walked in and was like, wow, this is different from last year. Like, we're not bum to bum with fucking
Yeah, I know.
everyone.
Where was it last year?
Logan, up in Queensland.
Yeah, okay. But at a small venue, was it?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
way small.
Yeah.
Also, just let you know, this
Probably
one
talk
here is the Blizzard.
maybe a third of this
This one is death frenzy.
space.
Yeah.
If you ever need to ask, just let me know.
Yeah, tables. Plus, they had a coffee counter.
Oh, nice. That would have been alright. Did they serve beers out of there?
No, it was just coffee.
Nah,
And you had all these nerds come in just for coffees. And like, dude, we're playing two masters here.
Yeah, that's it.
Just stand around at this thing waiting for coffees. Fuck off.
The only issue with Aubrey is it's a bit hard for those that need to fly to get in.
Bit hard. Like the only issue with Aubrey
Is it's Aubrey.
base, it's a shithole.
Yeah, well, there's that, but you're from Bendigo, so you can't really talk, mate.
I can.
No, you can't.
Oh, no shitholes.
Yeah, well, true.
Plenty
Very,
of experience.
very well versed.
Yes. Thanks for the weather update, Rocky. Thanks, mate.
Canberra is cold, but people that live in Canberra also sook about it way too much.
Yeah.
I lived in Canberra for over a year now, and it's not that bad. And you are a sook.
Are you in Canberra now?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there for over a year now.
What are you doing in Canberra? I thought you were still a local.
Nah. But it's only 3 hours away, so I'm basically local.
That
Local
makes me a
enough.
local.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
off for that.
You're local too.
I'm halfway across the state.
This is regional New South Wales. Canberra is regional New South Wales.
Yeah, yeah.
There's more kangaroos there than there are here.
Yeah. It's not a separate state. It's just a.
No.
It's a regional New South Wales city.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, looks like setup is complete. Look at that arsehole. Got him scared with the bliss bar. Hey,
Yeah.
I
If
would be
he's-
too.
Yeah, I'd be too. If those DAC get going.
What are we looking at? That it's really disgusting.
Oh, it is. It's so
70,
simple.
77 bliss barbs,
Yep.
and then just some seekers and some demonettes, just for the sake of it.
Oh well, screens. You need screens.
Yeah, what else are you gonna use seekers, which are in themselves a very good unit. What else
Yeah.
would you use them for?
Yeah.
77.
77.
I
Magic,
think
the magic number.
oh, the magic number. Well, is 7 Skaven's number? 7 Skaven's number, isn't it?
No.
Which one of the demons that has 7 as their favourite number? I swore it was Skaven. Is it Nurgle?
Corn is 8.
Corn's definitely 8.
9. Finesse is 6. So yeah, Nurgle.
Nurgle.
Yeah.
Could be playing against Nurgle with that many bliss barbs.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he might be. He might be.
Well, he's got plague priests and plague sensitivity.
True,
So,
true.
yeah, he's playing
But
against Nurgle.
if Tom can knock Joel off, he might, and Terrence can knock off
Oh, Kieran.
Kieran,
Yeah.
he'll be playing against Nurgle, and it might be favourable for Nurgle against the 77 bliss barbs. Just has to make sure to kill 7, and then 70 after that, or 63 in a row after that. So the numbers remain at 7.
Yeah, it's just about a DAC. It's a simple trial,
So we've
and
just
it does it
rolled,
really, really well.
just rolled primals. They're fully stacked with 2 primals each currently.
Who's taking
I'm gonna
first?
go for magical dominance.
So we have,
It's gonna get trust me.
I believe Kieran is going first.
It's magic dom. I'm gonna ring the bell. Give me a 3.
Yep, Kieran is going first.
At the end of the
Magical
hero phase,
dominance?
any enemies within 30
Ah.
meters, he's gonna take mortal wounds, i.e., nothing happens.
What did you want? A 3?
A 3.
Easy one. No one fucks up.
Including shooting
But every-
attacks, a -1 to hit.
Okay.
So it's the only one in the last till my next hero phase. So
I can plus 2 to easily, but.
you never know.
But just carry on.
I'm gonna go for an extra CP on the bell.
Yep.
Don't get it.
So does
I don't care.
Terrence have any magic?
Unblind on this
Bellacore?
Oh, here we go.
something.
I mean, you go for.
He's just got throw. He's doing a throwaway, or is he out of range for everything?
He'll be out of range.
Gets us to the hero phase. So let's go.
He put down his finesse hero.
Great question, well asked.
The bell's gonna throw a
Right.
onto the furnace.
I believe he's got his Slanesh hero right
Roll. It's an
Ah, there it is. Yep, got it.
there.
So easy to spot.
Yeah.
Around
The only one that's slightly bigger.
in the 77.
How does he keep track of which unit's which? Let's hope for the best.
He's like, okay, that's 22, that's 22.
Yeah.
The rest is in one.
Just rolling dice.
to rip out that.
And then you go for it.
We'll be losing, what, double reinforced units? In fourth?
Yeah, no doubles. Good.
No, I want Lob's back.
This
Nah.
race here, he's gonna go 3.
Bring all the points up as well, so we're playing smaller armies.
No.
Yes.
No.
We can easily play a 5-round tournament with 3-hour games.
We can do that now, if you're not a scrub.
Why I'm a scrub? That's so are you, mate. You're not playing Masters. I don't know if you've
I play
noticed.
Destro, that's why I can play him.
I don't know. I don't know if you've
games.
noticed, but you're not playing Masters either.
There's only a few spots off.
Don't you? You and I have no right to be throwing the word scrub around.
My games at CanCon were an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yeah. What are you playing? More Crushers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
An hour and a half, and you had 2 hours to start drinking. It's fucking awesome.
Bring them back there, but I'm like, but then I need to bring these assholes back. Forgot about them. Actually, they can run into the Wildwoods. So I'm okay with that, because if they're back here, you're probably not
Get
gonna
on it?
regardless
Yeah.
for the most part.
Oh no, he's doing a Norhole move.
I don't have to
Bring some units in from the Norhole.
yet.
Please.
If I'm sitting at the back here,
He's kept his play extensor bearers off the table. With warp grinders.
So he's saying his plan is to bring some guys in, do some casting, and then run away.
Warp Lightning Vortex.
Vortex,
That's
here we
a
go.
bold move, Cotton.
I'll throw a primal.
Primal? Another primal.
So that is 9 plus 4, that'll be 13.
What a great
13.
I'll give it an unbind, but we'll see. I've got
Yeah, and this'll deny his
So let's see what I roll.
if he gets it.
It's a good start.
12, I think.
Oh, 13.
13.
Yep.
No bonus.
Roll one more.
Nothing there.
No, he doesn't have another primal. He must have used it earlier.
No.
Okay, so he's gotten his battle tactic.
Absolutely, I'm not casting any more in range for that.
Yeah. So he's just called it no more. Definitely not doing any more.
It is insane. Like it's beautiful.
The
Beautiful, insane.
technicalities of trying to get this stupid thing set up.
The bold move.
It was Cotton. It was a bold move, Cotton.
Yep. Bit of a mind game, setting up, pre-measuring from his bunker,
Yeah.
and then telling and dropping something in to do
As
it.
we mentioned, just so that the archers can run. Not that it matters when you're playing 6 kg. I just wanted to be able to do that if I could.
I don't know. Can you measure for? I may not be. Am I tagging within 6 of that pack there? I might not be, but I might be.
No, not quite.
So it's just the other packs. Cool. Everyone else is within range. Lord of Pain, Bellacore, all that sort of stuff.
Lord of Pain.
So he kept a
I can. If they're not
Grace
in
there
range,
off the
I can
table?
shuffle it somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm not hitting them anyway. If I do that.
I literally mean because if you're range, you can't.
Okay, yeah, fair.
You can't touch it.
Cool. But I
But you
can
will get Bellacore this one.
So this vortex going in front of you is
keep it that.
nasty.
Let's do some prayers.
Yeah.
The splash.
Yeah, it's a lot of splash damage.
+1 to attack onto
So
Plague Furnace.
start
3.
handful.
Get +1/+2, so it's not a
Yeah,
great
this
threat.
is pretty quick.
+1 to attack is active. I'll grab the token for it, but it literally doesn't matter. I'm just fishing for
The utter chat of Chris. Tristan.
No idea who you are, Beers, but yes, I am an utter Chad. Utter chode at times too.
Reroll press.
Nice. Someone's cracking cans.
I like that
Oh,
sound.
it's Pat.
It's 10 o'clock.
And it's only a Pepsi.
Oh, damn it.
Bless.
Would be very on fleek for him to do that though.
Joel, when
Yeah,
Joel
when's Joel
comes,
here?
he'll be cracking cans. So
Oh, for sure.
Oh no, he's got to drive. I can drive home.
Offer. See how quick he cracks a can open.
I got the job done.
How'd you go last night? You have a few?
I had a couple, yeah.
Throwing ones into ones when you want that tactic.
Fucking, I forgot my dinner order.
Way now. Statistically,
I forgot it.
No, you know how you get at the tail with your QR code,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
order through, and it's about to come
You
up.
didn't hit enter on
No,
it?
no, I did.
3 prayers, you got about
It was sitting on the
that you're gonna
the kitchen's bench,
Yeah.
just waiting.
For you to pick it up.
No, not for me to pick it up.
For them to bring it to you.
No, for them to put it
Rude.
on the pass out.
Rude.
Oh no, I was sitting there, I was like, this. Like,
Whereabouts did you go?
the boomer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like I went to the boomer.
Yeah.
50 minutes, went up
So
there.
how many of you got in the fight there?
None of us.
Oh, it's crazy for the
Fucking,
boomer.
it was a good night. It was like, we haven't been to a country pub like this for a long
yeah.
time.
The boomer's, yep, the boomer is the boomer.
Yep. Yeah, so I stormed up and passed out. I was like, guys, I ordered my food 50 minutes ago.
Yeah, yeah,
I
what's
look
going
over
on?
at the fucking, one of the benches is piled up with used fucking pans and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And my meal's sitting on the corner of it. I was like, that's it right there. I was like, and the manager, the
Keep going. It's
service manager was standing was like, oh,
yep.
so sorry, mate, but I'll give you a free beer if you want. It's like, no, fucking just give me my food.
Yeah, I'll take my food and the beer, thanks.
Nothing's fine. The bliss bomb's in the middle.
But that was fucking.
Yep.
D3.
So what do we got here? We got
I'll pass to you.
not Bowen Vortex. What is these things?
Warp lightning vortex.
Oh, yeah, that's the ones.
So
These guys are 3
first has to be whole within 13, and then it's an equilateral triangle of 7 inches
7 inches,
between bases.
Cool, so that
So if you add whole within 13,
base.
it's base size, and then 7, and another
Gonna do
Yep.
and another base, and then 6 inches off each.
Yeah.
Vortex.
Have one of the roll.
So it's a fucking long range cast.
take a run.
Yep.
6. Is that the master plan at 6?
So he's doing it's changed a bit. So it used to be that you could barely, like, you would get trapped inside it, right? And you couldn't really
You
move
couldn't
out
run
of
or
it.
fly if you were.
Yeah. But now it's just a little chip.
Yeah, just blowing up for damage.
Yeah. Which it doesn't actually look like he's done much
No,
with
it doesn't seem.
it? Because when's the damage done?
Uh, at the end of it
Each
being,
movement phase.
yeah,
Okay,
and then
so
it double procs this turn,
yeah,
and then it's just the end of each phase.
Yeah.
On Wildwood, but also
From there on, well, end of each movement phase. That is.
yeah. So twice this turn. You really wanted to dispel that, stop that.
Does it still have the movement shenanigans?
Sure.
I know it used to, but I'm not sure if the latest version.
Nah,
does.
so there's no movement issues.
So it's just
with it.
damage?
Yeah, just damage. So the guys at the front will, on a 4-up, will suffer D6 because they're within range of 2.
By the look of it.
And then at 2 of those 3 units will also suffer D6 of the bliss barbs.
these clerics are going to take a run.
By the look of it, he only did like 1 or 2 wounds.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? So it's on a 4-up, and then it's a D6. So you've got
Yeah.
a 50% chance of rolling 3 and doing 3 mortal wounds on average.
It feels so wrong, but I know that in my heart it is correct.
That's 12 into him, and then how many does that make? So I can say 6. So I put. Yeah, I reckon about 6, 17, 18.
They can't run.
Can't run.
Yeah. So it's got the mortal proc with
Oh yeah.
added benefit for the all you're closest to.
Getting the seekers not being able to move is good.
They can still move.
They can still move,
they
but not being
can't
able to run. But they can run and charge, right? Seekers.
Yeah. So they're still moving 14.
Yeah.
The issue he's got with his bliss barbs is he has to get rid of it because when the bliss barbs move forward,
They're just gonna chip 6, 6, 6, 6,
Okay, true.
or
Well,
D6 pretty much on a 4-up.
yeah.
D6. Yeah.
no, it's you suffer D3 if you roll a 6 on that.
Oh, is that how it works?
So you roll a dice. On a
Add
4-up,
two- okay,
on
yeah,
a 4-up
sorry.
they take damage.
Add
on a
1 to
6,
the roll.
on
Yeah,
a
yeah,
6 they take D6.
Yeah, and because there's within 2 of them, it's on a 5-up.
Yeah.
3 up and
No,
a
no.
5-up. Yeah, so you add 1 to the roll. So it's a 4-up normally,
Oh,
and
yes,
then a
yep.
6-up. Yeah,
So it goes down to a 2-up if you were the whole lot.
yeah, in the middle of them, basically guaranteeing, and then doing D6 on 4-ups.
So it looks like that Seeker took 1 or 2. From probably a what? A 3-up,
I think he's
3-up roll. It took-
Just trying to chip away.
and it forces you to move around it and it eats up a dispel. So it was a good move there.
Outside the 30 of
Interesting.
30 from him, because they can see it. You can see
It's hard for Kieran, right? Terrence, to pick one of many units to shut down with Be'lakor. Like, who do you shut down, right?
Well, I think that's why he's left his Plague Sense spells off.
So he can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's you,
But he's got to bring him on eventually, right?
Yes.
And it's in the hero phase, yeah?
movement phase with the warp
Ah,
guys.
okay, movement phase.
So he's got 2 warp gunners and 2 Plague Sense spell squads.
It's very much Terrence's game to
yes.
make a misstep and then be in a bad position and go, damn it.
But Kieran's got fans with Master Clan. If we're unaware, Master Clan is first roll
Okay, this is where it gets this guy's going to
for
take
a
the
run, a charge.
right there. So he's gonna
If you do it from the Master Clan unit,
unless you're within
you can use that for the entire army.
Okay.
So if you first roll for a charge is like a 10, 11 or 12,
Yep.
you get that across the board.
Right, yeah.
And they also get the double pile in.
Yeah, you really want that to be good.
So many times I've seen kills like, oh, there's a 11-inch Master Clan charge. It's like, fuck you, just fuck off.
So,
The end of move.
here we're doing our vortex. One
What?
plus bub.
On the backup table, He put all the flyers into Archaon,
I was like, I know this is gonna be a weird term, but
the 13 charge models.
Yeah.
stay out of range.
And Joel hit 7 6s on Archaon's reflection thingo.
Kill one fly.
No, he put 7 wounds into the general.
Yep, 4 points.
The fly general, and he can't ward them because they've already been warded.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they go straight through. He's on 1 wound. Like the general, yeah.
Yeah.
Funny
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny as shit.
Funny as shit.
Yeah.
Well and truly,
So we saved.
Yeah.
We saved six of the 13 wounds from the charge on
No,
Archaon.
he saved 7 with 6s to bounce it back to the Lord of
That's
Afflictions.
ridiculous.
I'll attempt to unbind anything, but
And the way the bounce backs are worded, because they're an actual ward bounce back, they've already been warded, so
Right.
you can't ward them again.
Okay.
So they went
just go straight through.
straight through.
Woofed.
so
Oh, that's nice.
So how many flyers did he say? 6.
like so sorry.
Yeah.
I spent command point to
Yeah.
all of these guys.
And the Plague Master Bearer, or whatever it is, the Lord of Afflictions.
Lord of Afflictions.
Yeah.
Just gonna wait for a rally these guys.
Going for a big rally? Nah.
Lost 4.
Trying to rally back.
These guys only lost 2.
He's got the command points to do it.
Kind of sad
Yeah.
heroic action.
I missed his battle tactic. And Kieran's scores.
But no. We'll try and unbind from him, so that'll be my heroic action. Yours?
Yep. I'll just go for an extra CP on the bell.
Yeah.
I do get it.
Let's see if I roll a 9, shall we? Just go. Yeah. Yep. Just big 9. Nah. Oh, that's cocked as hell. No. So it stays unless you want to go at it.
No.
Bellacor's going for a. Doesn't really matter. Just go Mystic Shield. Goes off. You can't stop it. General battle tactic. We'll go an Arcane Bolt as well, and then I'll put some things on it. Arcane Bolt fails.
Yep. Yeah, probably should have had one wizard. Maybe I should have kept a wizard hiding back.
Alright, so we've also gone for magical dominance.
Did think about it.
Did he attempt the dispel?
He doesn't have any wizards on the board.
This is the correct way to set up against Blizzard.
Yeah, Bellacore.
I don't fucking know.
Sorry. What do you mean?
Try to get rid of the warp lightning.
We're on
portal?
Terrence's go. Oh yes, he did. He failed that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's gonna hurt.
So I don't. I've got my Crown of Dark Secrets. I don't know if there's anything worth putting it on. I have to do it now though, because this is my first hero phase.
Realistically, it's Bell on.
Yeah, well that thing just does mortal wounds, right? There's no real point doing it.
They both have the same like non-that output, but the mortal wound swing is just a mortal wound swing. Like
Yeah, there's nothing I do. So our Crown of Dark Secrets is the bell, just
Bell.
because
Yep.
there's your lollipop snake.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's my hero phase. Not missing anything.
Should have recovery my guy that got hurt.
Yeah, I was wondering about it on Bellacore too, but it just seems to work when you want it to.
Movement phase, now then vortex damage. And the fun part of the
Yeah. Where's his bucket of dice?
It's just nice.
I am loving it. I split the dice for the win. And every time I go around to a table and someone rolls one dice, 90% of the time it's one.
Yeah, good. Good set of
I just
dice.
love it. I just smile and walk away going, my job here is done.
Why is it when I play you nothing goes right? At least
I guarantee no one will be keeping these dice.
Nah. No, definitely not.
No one, apart from that thing from Joel with the Archaon, I don't think anyone's actually got a set of
Yeah.
dice that rolls that went
It's good
fuck
though.
this
At
is
least
good.
they're equally shit.
Yes. It's like, okay, cool.
As long as you shuffle them up and then count them out each time, you never know who's going to get the bad batch.
They came in baggies. Yeah, this is fun.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Actually shot really good on stream. Pretty much see the dice rolls too, which is good.
Those finesse dice is
Not a chance. Too
Yeah.
shiny.
force me to do something I don't like doing, which is play the game. I just want to kill you. Come here. Bellacore will go for a jog. Doesn't really matter what he rolls.
Yep.
That's on the terrain technically. I'll re-roll it for you. Same roll. It was meant to be a 4, so he's got 18 inches of move.
Balakor doing Balakor thing.
Yeah, shutting up the
Well, he's
other
14.
gnaw hole.
Lots of shit in arm, he's 14. So he'll just
Oh,
go,
move.
basically, go touch your gnaw hole.
Respect.
Not going to touch an objective you've already got, because I don't use
Go on.
anymore after your next turn.
But he has to. Keep an eye on that fucking Nor hole at his back.
Yeah, but he can most likely just sit either some Seekers on. And
Go Seeker's sideways to
Getting his piss
Bob's run.
some cheeky binds. Because I can't roll.
I skid a leap to here, dropped it, and then I came back, touching that edge. So I'm within lookout, sir. So he can't shoot it.
But the kicker is he doesn't have much freedom at the moment.
yeah,
The only thing in range to be teleported
okay, so he's going to move the list barbs back
20 scored. A20
to
scored.
sit on that gnaw hole. Yep.
Yeah, at the moment.
I think he wants to move him out of 6. Yeah, there he goes. Exactly that. Because now they can, providing he doesn't move within 6 of them, they can sit there and do nothing. Okay. Unless he wants to dispel and then recast them, but he's got to use 2 turns of the spells to do that, right? So,
Well, he can. No, he can dispel it at the start of his. At the next hero phase.
yeah.
And then his hero phase, he
Yeah, but if turn order keeps going 1 for 1,
can dispel it and then cast it. 'Cause it's
in the
done
same
at
turn.
It's done
Right.
at the start hole.
Okay. I thought you
I
could
believe
dispel.
I might be
I'm
wrong.
pretty sure you can't dispel and then recast it.
It'll
in
be
the
the
same turn.
sequencing of when it actually,
Take your wounds with your bozo.
whether you can do it.
Someone in the chat will know the specifics on
Somebody
that.
with more.
But I've always played that you can't dispel and then recast it in the same turn.
The technicality of when spell actually opens up.
Why do you do this to me, Kieran?
I don't think.
You got an hour and 24 minutes to work out how you're gonna shoot me in 2 turns.
But yeah, he's only got
Yeah, no, good luck with what
Oh,
lightning
look
in both of our games, eh?
3 Story, Grey Seer on that home objective. And then that's about the only thing in it. Through that normal. Because the Plague Sense goes off the table. So you don't have to worry about them coming more holes.
Alright.
Deep striking in. What?
Yeah.
Thanks, Rocky.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just more formal proof on shit.
You don't need to worry about it. You're just playing more Crush.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about spells.
Yeah,
What
I'm
is
all
a spell?
I'm deciding where I'm going.
Endless lapels.
You're dead in the middle.
Yes, I agree.
Everything not too bad.
Those things that you clip onto your shirt.
Yeah, endless amounts of them.
Yeah, nah. It's good. I'm glad I'm not as bad as Tristan.
Yeah, man.
That's all I'm taking out of that. Not quite as bad.
I play Destruction.
I was meant to have an extra
That's my excuse.
so I was meant to have 60 clearance rather than 40.
Funny thing is what am I going to play in for?
Guys, to have that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I got 3.5 armies.
Dude, that's fucking up.
Yeah, how many are you sitting on?
I got them all.
All of the
Every
armies.
single army.
2k of all of the armies.
At the very least.
Ooh, what a life. Being single must be good.
I don't have. Oh, oops! I accidentally ordered this, mate.
exactly.
Am I
It's
listening?
like I've earned this.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I want it. I might get it.
Basically say 20, so I'm 20
I'm telling you, like, if the Skaven book comes out, but here's the thing, talking about this,
is what it is.
the tradition is the book that comes out with the Stormcast book release
Because what you do
is
is
shit.
charge with something, reroll.
You reckon Skaven's gonna have a
Well,
nosedive?
It's like what came out. The first Corn book was crap, and then it was Nighthaunt, which
Yep.
was dog shit,
Not whole was dog shit. Yeah.
and now, hey, what was it? 1, 2, 3.
Like 85%.
And the Cool Boys
Quite the luck category.
were shit.
Yep. Yep.
So when the
I
Skaven,
mean, they're still questionable.
They're shit.
They're questionable. Some people have done well with them.
But you know what? There's no army in the
Clarkie's done well with them.
Just a 15% swing.
He's played some good. Like he's
It's questionable.
well. He's not going to win a
Overall,
tournament.
they're shit.
Yeah, but he's not going to win a tournament. But like, he's done quite well considering they are cruel boys.
Yeah. So when Skaven come out, they've got a big curse to break.
Yeah.
If they are. But it will be an actual book rather than index, so they might actually have the added advantage of actual book rules to get them through for a little bit.
So must have rolled a big run roll for these guys.
Yeah.
Standard move is 6. That looks like an 11 or 12 there.
Yeah.
Just really wants to get out of that. Really wants to get out of that
Does
vortex.
not like the vortex.
Nah.
It's fast. Moves forward. It's back.
Getting it off first stand for Kieran. He starts taking control of the game. Start dictating Terrence's plays just by that being on the board.
I've always got put a thingy on.
Oh, put a mortal in a. Yeah, that's true actually.
There's a lot more moving out of Bliss Barbs than I've ever seen, to be honest. Those vortexes have really made him have to think.
Reminds me of playing 70 Witch Elves.
Oh yeah, those were the days.
That built core strength up.
I
Move them, run them, charge them, pile in.
wouldn't
kill
mind
'em,
if
pile in.
Daughters of Cain come good again.
Oh, they're good.
They just haven't had enough of a refresh for a long time.
I pretty much just make builds.
Yeah.
People.
I was playing snakes before they were cool, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But like everyone, as soon as it came up like the double tap, everyone went to. I'm just sitting there going, fuck's sake, there's more than one way of doing this,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was the easy way, and people just, it was like, oh, this is easy, we'll double tap.
Yeah.
And while we got Rocky listening, like, you've actually got proper dock models.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got proper dock models, unlike some people, Rocky.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be going down the path of not having proper dock models soon. I got a 3D printer, like a good resin one. Oh, yeah, I cannot justify $100 a unit when I can do it for $3. Like,
It's getting to that point nowadays where you sit there, and the more and more artists coming out with
amazing
really
sculpts.
similar
Yeah.
sculpts, and you're sitting there going, oh, okay, I need 70 of these. I'm not
There he
paying
goes.
$700.
So the Seekers have
Yeah.
gone back, called it. Best commentator in the game.
Oh.
Second best stream channel.
Second best stream channel?
Yeah. Thought Measured would have. No?
We haven't
Okay.
got stream channel.
Oh, well, there you go.
Not yet, we're not that technologically
First best in
advanced.
Australia. First best in Australia, streaming right now.
Right, we're the only one streaming right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, it's because I'm being lazy putting on the trays.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Have you ever?
Didn't give his seekers enough room to get out, so he's
Yeah.
a bit of a shove.
Until we don't have time, correct.
So he's actually taken that unit of Bliss Barbs out of contention because they're now more than 3 inches back from the Wildwoods, right? So
Yeah.
that big unit there is
So-
not going to get to shoot.
The unit, there will only be models.
Models, yeah.
So it's line of sight's drawn from model to model.
Yeah. But like, I can see that whole back half there is not going to get to
Yeah.
shoot.
If
He's
anything
probably
goes-
he's
if-
probably hoping that he'll just filter them around. It's a good thing
Or
about a
the
castle
wall-
is it gives you one big thing to point at, right?
Yeah. Or the vortex just
Yeah, well, true.
but also the fact is Kieran doesn't have anything to threaten it.
No, and
the
without
table.
his big dogs and Skittle Eat, you know what's
Oh, he's got Skittle Leaf.
sorry, but without having the big dogs to throw down his throat,
Yeah. It's very much screen, buff up a unit, send it in, delete,
Yeah.
and then
Guys will have to roll, see what they roll.
yeah.
Plus
If anything, those PBs type, they just like it. Creating the 30 with the demonettes.
Yeah. I mean, surely that's why they're there. Right? It's like, what else am I going to do with the spare 80 points or however much they
Yeah,
are?
but also,
Screen that 1 inch does make
if Kieran comes down, he'll have to basically
110.
go through the warp lighting vortex or go around it. If he
Yeah.
comes down the middle.
Surely it doesn't affect his own stuff?
Yeah, it affects everyone.
Okay.
Cool.
everything's out of lightning range, so
Yeah.
no zap.
Yep, no zap. I'm not really
Now,
So Terrence is
So I'm just
forcing a few
So I
distance
get my battle
play.
tech level 1, 2, 3, so I get 2 of them.
not even shooting?
Hold on, let me-
Didn't even shoot.
I don't think he'll be in range of much.
That's the issue. Yeah, it's hard to see on the stream how far they were. It's 24, right?
I think.
So we have Max scored. Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2 more and battle tactic.
Yep.
Oh, also interesting. He could have knocked those demonettes forward and tagged the 4th objective.
Thing
But
is, with this, you don't want them to run out, right?
with this mission, if you can, all you actually need to do is just be that one more.
Yeah, you don't want to be more than
You
one.
don't have to overdo it. And just use out your objectives quick.
Exactly. So I think Kieran's got Prio. He won the
No,
Prio,
he's
right?
only measuring the end of movement phase to see if the vortex blows.
Yeah.
You got model,
Obviously,
model
I've got
demon.
all the ordinary ones.
Yep.
Then I've got Model on and Demon on, and then I've got a whole bunch of sort of kill you and wound you ones. But the Model and Demon ones are pretty easy.
Bellicle.
The model demon, but it has to be an objective you don't know, correct?
Yeah.
So it's going to have to be that one, this one, or that one. It's not going to be these two. It's going to
Yeah.
be that one.
Yeah. Which I'm right there for, and I get screwed.
You are, but you don't necessarily want to take a 4th objective. Is the nice thing. What are the shooting ones that you have?
Basically, wound a unit with 3 things, and then I've got kill heroes. Lots of kill heroes. I've got 2 kill heroes in there.
Okay, you're not killing any heroes, so
Not
I'm
yet.
not concerned about
No
that.
chug.
Wounded unit.
Bellicor can do
They're just talking through battle tactics that
because it doesn't say head and right.
Terrence has available to him at the moment, which is so Kieran's trying to decide whether or
Whether
not
he
he gives the
gives
turn.
it if he's got an easy battle tactic or not.
Yeah.
There's a unit on an objective, and kill it in the combat phase before it gets to swing.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
What's he got?
Excessive calm.
You can do surround and destroy.
These guys won't be
And put Bellicor all the way out of position.
Bellicor just goes to the right, Seekers go to the back, and that 20 blob on his left goes to the left.
Yeah.
Or Bellicor can go to the back edge.
So Kieran has given away the turn, given a double.
Which is good because
He might be banking.
Arts are in a position to do fuck all.
Except for move up closer. Move up closer. Do some more stuff.
Okay, can he work with his fucking vortex?
I mean, he's only got to do a little bit of a move, and he's going to be in range, right?
Yeah.
So
Vortex go.
he could also.
way. I won the private and I gave it back to him. Well, he doesn't still really have anything that's particularly in the threat range. And he hasn't given me great openings. Plus, if he wants to get a battle tactic, the only one that I can see that's viably open right now is
Well,
the same one.
they've got a 24-inch threat range.
Taking the middle objective really early, and then he's bound to
They're a
one
fair bit out
on his first turn and
at the
then
moment.
very shortly after, which really does limit his scoring capabilities later.
So you're on the objective.
I'm on this objective, yes. But with Lookout Sir, you can only shoot if you're within 12 to keep that in
I'm not
mind.
worried about shooting.
He has a 3-up bodyguard as well, and he's -1 to hit.
That's nasty. So, it being a hero, has got
can't-
lookout third.
Yep. So
And
was
it's
just saying that.
outside 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So even with a run, he's might get one shot in.
And it's not good. Well, he
Basically,
can't.
and he doesn't want to.
He can't hit it from outside 12. It's a hero.
Yeah. But even if he could, no. So if he had a run and got in,
got
he'd
in
probably get like
within-
2 or 3 models within 12.
Exactly with Bellacore. I didn't have anything within range of Bellacore. In hindsight, probably
I think you might have.
back there, but
He might have called Grand Destroy coming up.
Have been. But I don't know what I'm.
True.
Scrub.
True. No.
I can do that, or
It's a hard one to get 4 of your units across because it's a full half each as well for the battle mat. So
yeah.
to be able to get more than half of your army across out of your territory, not an
Is
easy
that,
map to
is
do
that the
this
one he's
on.
gone for?
No, he hasn't chosen anything yet.
What the other possibilities he had. Yeah, so a hero and a battle line sides ain't gonna happen.
No. He's going to have to use a book one, I think.
More out than in's not.
No. Drone Destroy is probably the only one, but it's going to really put him in a bad position.
It won't be too bad if he does it the way I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, he's got no
Book ones.
no battle tactics available from his book.
Good morning, Joel. Good.
You can come take over if you want.
take over.
Yeah. Alright. Scrub is out, Master's in. Overlord's in, sorry.
Alright, Tristan has been swapped out for the better looking Joel. John
So
McGrath.
much better looking. What's been going on in this game?
A whole lot of fuck all, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
I got one.
Were they still deploying? Looks like it.
Yeah,
Rolling
they're-
for some primals, maybe.
Yeah.
3 primals.
I got 2 primals again,
And I'm going to put the bonus command point thingamabob.
and they've gone for the battle tactic.
you can't put it on Bell. It's got more than.
No, because it's not the extra spell. I'm getting the command point for it.
Oh, okay. You're doing a command.
Doing a
line?
command point.
Jason in the chat, is it too early to start drinking it? I was drinking at 9 o'clock yesterday morning. That's probably why I fucked Pooch and lost both of my games.
Bellacore,
At least now you get to listen to me on the stream.
I will go for.
I'm also going to do a rally. So, rally. No. Rally. No.
So, who's oh, here we go.
Mortal and demon and
Yeah.
objective, but it's got to be one he does.
I'm assuming you're.
Yeah, that's the.
Called
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. It's just one of the.
Slanesh one.
It's the gimme Slanesh one. Yeah.
But he's got to take an objective. He's got to take the one in front of him that he doesn't have. So he'll burn all.
depraved unity.
He's going to burn all of the objectives by turn 3.
Where are your classes?
Yeah, and then try to stop him from scoring, I would assume.
He's going to burn him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually played Kieran at BGT round 5 table 1 on this battle plan.
Yep.
And he was happy to go under points for like the first 3 turns because he's got so much units and mobility with the teleporting that he can just sort of max cap the last couple of games,
Yeah.
a couple of rounds.
Did the
But
mix.
Kieran has just unbound his own endless spell
Okay.
in Terrence's turn, which is a good plan because now it allows him to recast it in his turn.
Yeah.
So, good. I had a feeling that he would do that because like he was the vortex was well out of place.
Yeah. Okay.
So now he is able to like pull it off and then put it back down on his terms, which is great. Very good call. If I was Terrence, I'd be holding on to those
Primal dice.
Primal dice.
Yeah.
Because he's got 2 currently. I would be like, whatever happens, I don't want those vortexes back out.
No, especially when he's such a castle army as well. Like the splash is insane.
So, admittedly, he only took off about probably 10 wounds last turn, but when these 77 bliss barbs are your army, every single one of them that goes is a big issue, right?
Oh yeah, well that's just output disappearing, right? And them being 1 wound as well. It's just it's such a fragile army, but it's just so lethal.
I think he lost a Seeker and then a wound on another one, but then lost another like 6 bliss barbs on top of that. So that's 12 shots with their mortals and all of that extra crap that they've got. So mortals on 5s and 6s with the hero.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nasty though. Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care. I'm hoping the next time I have to play against this kind of list, it's in 4th edition and shit.
It's shit. Yeah. that's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's waiting around for that.
But this game is always going to be a lot of, and then but this is going to be one big smash in, and we're going to see how it goes.
Yeah, it's just to wait for the turn to come down and see if you get it.
On the other table,
To lose currently.
Joel versus
How's that going?
Tom. Yeah, so Tom took turn 1 and just basically pinned Joel into his own territory.
His old game style, pretty much.
There was a funny story though that came out of it. All the mortal wound reflection from
Bounce back on a Lord of Affliction.
and killed his general turn 1. That's just
rough.
rough as
Is Archeon gone?
I haven't seen. I think he's still on the table.
We can probably see it's that big. No, he's still on the
Still on
table.
the table?
Yeah, he's still on the table.
I don't think Nurgle really has the output to deal with him.
I think, with all of the flyers and the contagion points and all of that,
it ticks over. But
with
he
6
heals
flies,
as well.
they're 11 attacks each.
Yeah.
So 66 attacks.
Yeah, but he's on a 1-up save most of the time.
True. True.
And Nurgle really suffered from a lack of rend. So
Yeah, that is true.
Arcane has a 4-up ward against mortal wounds. So doesn't really give a fuck about disease.
And he bounces it back on 6s. Yeah. Which the Lord of Affliction found out the hard way.
Yes, he did. Yeah. So we're in just Terrence's 2?
Yeah, Terrence is 2. So Kieran won the priority and gave Terrence a double turn.
Okay, gave it away.
Yeah,
I guess everyone's quite far back, aren't they?
Yeah, and the closest guy that he's got is the little fella down here, this hero here,
Yeah.
which is within 3 of the unit.
Okay.
So he's got Lookout Sir,
6 is add 6.
can't do anything basically.
No.
So if he ran, even if he ran this unit of Bliss Barbs up,
If you auto 6
max 12, he's looking at maybe this, that unit there, 4 or 5 of them being able to actually shoot the hero
Oh, okay.
at neg 1.
Yeah, right.
So 4s and 4s really affects their output.
It's funny, Terrence's army doesn't really want to be the aggressor, but he kind of has to be in this battle plan and just this matchup in general because, as I was saying before, Kieran can just literally sit back and then just win the game in rounds 4 and 5.
Yeah.
If I do the auto 6, it's not even the best result because I can get an 8 on
It'll be interesting to see what he does here. I think,
If you're all 1, it's a 3.
pushing up tentatively is not such a bad idea, but then you're just sort of leaving yourself exposed. You're leaving more holes in the backfield. You've got all your gnaw holes as well that you need to sort of. I think he's zoned out the 2 out of Kieran's territory. So, okay.
Yeah. The other thing is for Terrence, he controls this one.
Yeah.
He currently controls this one.
Yeah.
He's controlled this one. So at the end of this turn, 3 of them are burning.
Yeah, and he's
And then he's going to control this, and his battle tactic means that he has to pick another one that he doesn't currently control to control. So I'm picking maybe this one here,
Yeah.
which means that coming into turn 3, he has 3 left to pick from, and going into turn 4, he's got 2 objectives, or 1 objective left.
Yeah, so Terrence is going to run out of points before he runs out of models to shoot, I'm guessing.
I think his whole game plan here is shoot off that much stuff, because he can still contest the objectives, right?
Yes.
He just can't score the objectives.
Correct.
So he might just be looking at I'm just going to put bodies on it and shoot the shit out of anything that comes near the objectives, because he can't score, but if he's got more models on it, which he has the models to do, can't be scored against either. So I think last turn, Kieran had this one here, which he currently has, and he controlled this objective.
Did he take that one, did he?
Yeah, or it might have been this objective actually.
Either or.
Yeah, either or.
This is boring,
Okay.
so yeah, do something.
Like,
Nice, Kieran.
had a bit of an upgrade, the old rat.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, we've got. Oh, green.
Some entertainment.
On here. Gold. Rolled this one last turn. That. And at end of this, they will be burnt.
Yeah.
So these guys will.
Yeah, interesting matchup from like a
So don't need to.
looking at it, but fortunately there's not going to be a whole lot of action.
No, it's going to be so. Funnily enough, like a fair few of the ones we've been watching have been quite cagey.
Yeah.
And then it just is what it is. Like, these guys are very tentative. They're playing against some of the best in Australia, and you've got to play smart. And sometimes the smart thing to do is not to just run in and have your shit all blown up.
And with the 3.5 hour rounds too, you can afford to actually spend a bit of time just to be that little bit cagey.
Yeah.
Like Terrence has measured this range to shoot these clan rats. I'm guessing they are.
Yeah.
For like the last 5 minutes.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
I would like to see him speed up a little bit, but you know, there's still plenty of time.
Yeah. It is what it is. All right.
Run and I can run it. It's just the string, and then I get as many within 18 as possible. So, can you just put a dice 18 down?
Problem with putting shots into clan rats too is he just automatically passes the battle shock, and then they just get like 2d3 back into the unit before they get shot at.
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Like-
I think, like, my thoughts would be, if he can clear off models,
Yeah.
just in general, and then contest the objectives, that's going to make it really, really hard for Kieran to come back.
Yeah. Yeah, dealing with Kieran's bodies just makes it hard to score objectives in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, pleasantly surprised with the amount of bodies that were at this tournament.
Like unit sizes. You've
Yeah,
got to be a
yeah,
bit
just
more elite.
everyone's gone more haughty than not. So,
Yeah.
like outside of the one Gargan list.
Well, yeah. But Clarkie's a dick, and we all know that. So it was actually quite a fun game to watch, that one. Gargans are still fun, I think. Like, bad matchups. They don't always have a great matchup, but
Yeah, played them for the first time at VGT, and they were a lot of fun. So I was running the 3 baby variant instead of just the 4 megas.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
the 3. I had 4 babies. It was actually a lot of fun.
yeah. Monster Mashers are fun.
Yeah.
There's people that do it just because they don't have to think, right? It's like, push them around, got limited options available to you, and I only have to remember like 3 scrolls.
Yeah.
Or like 2 scrolls, or 1 scroll. You can have 4 of the same thing. Who gives a fuck? Just kick objectives around the board. I haven't actually witnessed a Gargan kicking objectives around.
Well, yeah, you need to take the Kraken Eater, and that's a little bit out of favour at the moment because
Yeah, okay.
a lot of people are running multiple gate breakers instead, just for the more
Output.
max damage.
Yeah.
I actually prefer the Kraken Eater over the gate breaker because it hits on 3's base instead of 4. So
Yeah.
when you go up against like Kieran's Rats or Slanesh or whatever who have neg 1s to hit,
Yeah.
you suddenly your big guys hitting on 5s, unless if you're spending the CP to get it back to 4s. Like
Yeah.
that's not good economy of using a command point. So when I was playing it and he was neg 1 to hit, most of the time I was just using the 4 up for the 4d6 mortals
Yeah.
because it was just on the chance you're going to actually do something. I guess that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Would have actually liked to have versed both of these armies with my Fire Slayers. I was kind of gearing up to verse Gaven.
Yep.
Yeah,
So who did you have around 1?
So Fuck, who did I have round 1?
What army did you play against round 1?
And I'm still sort of drunk from yesterday.
Yeah,
just,
that checks out.
Yeah, give me. Come to me. No, I played Tyrrell round 2.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's I played
He
Zach.
stole
I
the
played-
win off you
Yeah.
after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has that been? That's been in contention. Surely talked about this morning.
Yeah, we already have had a conversation about that and how he does it at most tournaments.
Yeah, I was the drunk one. He was the sober one. He was keeping track of scores because he didn't trust me to do it.
He took advantage of you.
Yeah, he-
basically.
he just fucking took advantage of it.
You finished already, Matt. And you're playing Gargans, so that checks out.
Oh, those eels, man, the 6 eels, just absolutely.
They're rough,
slab.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're such a good unit.
Matt, for a while there, was like, "Oh, do you want to come over and play a game? I've got my worlds list. I want to keep practicing every time. Eels, blast my face off. Just kill me every."
6, 9, 12,
Yeah.
15 guys.
Well,
like-
finally, we're getting
We got some
Hey.
dice action.
some shooting. Finally, something. Here we go.
So I'm assuming he's going to all-out attack these because he's Slanesh and can with all of his units.
Plus 1 to wound as well, or I get the
I don't know how many he's got in range, but it looks like he's got most. Yeah, they're holy.
Yep.
There's the CP. What's the range on him? 18?
Isn't it 24? I thought they were like scary. 18, yeah, 18. But they can run and charge.
They can
so
run
the
and
threat
shoot,
range
yeah.
is 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah. Get the bloody cannon from Cities of Sigma, like an artillery piece which shoots 24, but these little dudes with bows,
guys won't be able to shoot.
just insane. Well, that's a lot of ones. That's a lot of ones. That's a shit.
That's not a great roll.
That's
Tristan,
like 10 ones.
Tristan did say that he purposely bought really bad dice, and he's noticed that they're
Oh,
terrible.
dude, the dice absolutely cucked me out of any. Like, in my round 1 game, I re-rolled a charge that would have drawn the game into a double 1, which meant that I lost the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck these dice.
Yeah, that's all right. At least they're bad for everyone. So it's fair for everyone.
That's a healthy number, though, considering the amount of misses.
15.
Yeah. Oh, you've got the mic.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 hits.
10 fuel on one of them.
And also dead.
Yeah, I'll tempt you on one of them.
Oh yeah. How does that work again?
You take
Not a bad chunk, but sort of not enough, is it?
Take D3 more. What is it? Clan rats.
Yeah. Take 3 more clan rats, die.
8 plus 3. That's 11 dead.
11 clan rats are off.
Now, can you just draw me an 18-inch bead from your closest shooter? Because I just want to take out to wherever.
He just got 6 depravity, did he?
So he tempted him,
Yeah.
and he said, "I'll just take the wounds, they're clan rats. I don't
Okay,
care."
so another 3.
Yeah.
How much was it? It was 11 dead?
Yeah, 11, yeah. So, battle shot for you.
Yeah, still a few rats there, isn't there?
Furnace, I get D3 back.
11 dead.
One straight back. Right at the front.
One coming back. He's immune to battle shock due to the furnace.
Riveting.
And then
Explanation. I've lost 10 clan rats.
Yeah, alright, so I control 1, 2 more, obviously, and got my battle tactic.
Yep.
Yeah.
More importantly, that's now melted, that's now melted, that's now melted.
yeah, so that's just said.
You own that from your last turn as
Did
well.
I take the first turn?
Yeah, because you had 1, 2 more.
okay, yeah.
So you lost that, lost that, lost that. You got.
So,
Yeah, gone,
How does it work?
gone.
How does it work for now 1, 2 more? If I hold 2,
Gone.
he's still holding 4 for the purpose of 1, 2 more.
Yeah, and then he has.
He can contest to deny.
Okay, but if I stick with these 2, I still got 1, 2 more at the moment.
What 2 has he taken?
Okay.
You need to take 2 for his battle tactic, right?
Battle tactic.
He can still contest. Stop
Yeah.
the
So yeah, the second, the middle one on the right.
Oh, right. So he's okay. So he's only burnt the 1 that turn, which isn't 2. Like only picked up an extra 1.
Yeah, but he's burnt 3 in the
He's
process.
burnt 3. Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
that's 3 objectives he's never scoring from again.
Yeah.
That's
seen a whole lot of.
But like we talked about, he's got the bodies to deny Kieran from scoring them. So
Let's go.
the issue is Kieran has 6 opportunities this turn, 5 the next. Like, it's going to be very...
I mean, the battle tactic I think is obvious. The battle tactic is chant 3 prayers with this turn. I've already got the rerolls, so this is the same as turn.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He's gonna punch through hard.
Primus.
So we're going for chant 3 prayers, which is Crescendo of the Deceased Choir.
My bonus one, so I'm on 4 to your
Deceased Choir.
we both
He did nominate that one.
Yeah.
So I get 3.
Well, yeah. So I got 4 CPs.
The question is though, turn 2, does Kieran choose to engage or not? Because like it's all
He
well
can do
and,
some damage to some Bliss Barbs, sure.
yeah, like even if you can just remove a unit, I feel like that's
Go for a heal on.
Hard, isn't it?
can he afford to sit back for another? That's what
I don't think so. I think they've moved too far forward, that if he loses priority,
Alright, so I'll roll my
it's
prayers.
messy.
Cast prayers.
Yep.
So you can't do that.
Sure. I'll say just quickly. I still have my bell ring.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Yeah,
So
can
that
Kieran
is,
deal with another
13
turn of
command block, so if you
whole
issue any commands,
volley of shooting again?
block it.
Tactic failed, he's just blocked him.
Well, I failed my battle tactic. So that's that.
Cool.
But that's okay.
Tactic failed. So how did that work?
He's not stopping your damage.
Yeah, 3 prayers.
He's on the board, so it was the only thing.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So use.
He can't use battle. I'll put that tree back.
Using that
Oh,
now?
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
The double you can't.
Nice. So he's Bellacord. Which priest was it? The
Double light on dead end.
furnace. Okay, nice.
I kind of think so.
Yep.
So he used his once again Bellacore to
I lost my mystic.
stop Kieran from scoring some.
Back.
And
I
give
guess
some
trying to
prayers.
force him to.
Now takes us to the hero phase. The dog's back.
So it should be over 13 away from
It's 13 to cast, but then it's 6 from there. So if you're within
So what is this?
what lightning vortex? So
Oh yeah. No, I just sort of
so
meant more
if-
for like the witch.
Right, so the furnace,
Tactical
big key,
genius.
big key piece is now
Huge. And
now useless for at least 1 turn.
I don't even think Terry would even consider giving away the prio if he wanted
drop it there.
and start steamrolling.
What am I looking at for 9s?
And I don't
Depends.
know.
So
I'm
if-
not going
if
to
Kieran
second
plays
guess his
very-
tactical genius.
If Kieran plays very cagey here, then sure, why not? Because you're not in a bad position anyway, right? But if he plays aggressive, then maybe you do want the next turn.
Yeah, like with the Bellacore, you kind of want to sort of at least consider giving away the turn so it's
Correct.
lasting.
And he's got his screens up, so I don't think he's in a bad position to give away a double turn. The null holes are shut down, so they're useless at the moment as well. So maybe.
And all it takes is one 12-inch charge with the 3 core steps ahead, and the game just suddenly changes.
Yeah, absolutely. Thing is, he's got those plague sets of errors. 2 units of 15. Still just hanging. waiting.
Has he gone for a death frenzy yet?
Don't think so, no.
Right there. Damage the bell.
There's like get your PCBs in the tag couple of units. They get shot to ribbons on the unleash hell, but
Yep.
Rang the bell.
still getting output.
Always.
You haven't actually done
Yeah, I
it.
don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what he does here.
I might do some rallies
Oh yeah, for sure.
just for shits and gigs.
Yep.
Just to
I think was in conversation with Jake earlier. They've practiced this game, or something along those lines, and the difference between a win and a loss for Terrence is a successful 9-inch charge from the plague sensor.
Yep.
And that's all it comes down to.
Yeah, and seriously, like if he gets that 9-inch charge, everything as well.
Correct.
It's huge. It's
That
a
allows
huge
you to bring
swing
stuff in, bring it in within 9, or like on 9, and everything gets in.
yeah, like
That's why I
well,
give
it's
you
still
the-
the 9-inch charges, right? Let's be
It
honest.
is.
It's
Yeah.
still the
9-inch and double is going to be the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What lightning vortex from the bell?
Yeah, it's a bit like commentating cricket, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, Warhammer, it's
If I can kill that lord, if I can kill this guy,
slow and steady.
It is slow and steady. The good thing, so what I've tried to do with this setup is give the table bombs, so we can hear what they're thinking and how they're talking it through, which means that when we're boring as batshit, at least you can tune into the game. Imagine you listen to the cricketers. How come shit at running 20 metres? Oh no, I think we're more interesting, to be honest.
You want to overkill my general? Yeah.
Okay.
I want to play extensive bearers to hit him.
What was your heroic?
He,
My rank was an unbind.
sorry, he did get got that one.
You only roll the number of wards per
Back here, I'm
word
gonna
taken. The overkill doesn't do that. You don't. You roll wards one at a time until he's dead.
No, you don't. Otherwise, he's whole 3
Three dice take away 1 on a skittle. You lose 7 on the skittle leap, it does go off.
Yeah, and you can't
7 on the skittle leap.
I can't modify that further. And that's back here, so if you want to, it'll be your one and only unbind if you get rid of it.
Yeah.
Or hold on to your things for the one and only unbind on a skittle leap. Or hold on to it.
It's a
He's got
tough call.
He's got
isn't
fucking
it?
8 dice to roll. Like how many? 6.
Far as hell.
Oh, there we go.
Because like, oh yeah, true. Just leave it there. That's fine.
Looking at 1 hour and 4 minutes and 57 minutes.
I think Terry's having to think he wants to unbind, right?
Yeah, he's contemplating whether he wants to unbind this skittle leap or hold out and try to stop the vortex from coming down.
It's an interesting one because both are potentially devastating to Terrence, but I think you'd almost chance your arm eating the. Like you'd sort of let the skittle leap go through it.
Yeah.
But if it's unbindable, like
It's on
Kieran can still fail. Okay, so he's going for it.
Yep.
You get it?
Doesn't even need a primal.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, you were correct. I was probably going to go here and walk like over there, but I was like,
Yep.
So no skittle leap.
No skittle leap.
Because he could have skittle leaped his That's right. That was cool.
Yeah, so he was gonna skittle leap something. He just said he was gonna skittle leap something to where that purple triangle is down the bottom there.
Yeah.
And then use that to cast the vortex.
Yeah.
So the issue with the vortex at the moment is all of his wizards are down in this bottom corner.
Yeah.
And they're well out of position. Like they're all down here,
Yep.
and they're not in position to actually be effective.
Okay.
no, because otherwise I would have unbound it because you didn't move. Remember?
Yeah, he's out. Yep. Yeah, 100%.
That was the reason I didn't unbind.
The thing is with this vortex though is you can bloody sets up.
Yeah, because I have to be within 3
Oh no, they all have to be.
They have to be within 6 of one another, or the edges, or whatever.
Yeah, but it's all. It's not all wholly 13 anymore.
No, and then but they have to be set up 1 inch away from other models.
Yeah.
So
So he's not getting it in a spot where he's hitting.
he's gonna
same
hit
it with multiple ones, but at least he's clipping because it's a 6-inch range off it, right? You might even be able to get that middle pack of bliss bugs too.
the other thing as well though is because of the way that skittle leap. I think it was the right call to cancel that skittle leap out.
+1, that'll be the 8.
I was thinking he was going to line up the PCBs instead, but I guess he. I played him, he had the bridge in his list, but the points changes. He actually lost a lot of what he was running.
Oh yeah, this list is vastly
couple
different
weeks
to last
ago.
year.
Oh no, just a few weeks ago. Like
Oh,
last
even a
month.
few weeks. Yeah, but like I think they've gone through 2 iterations and 2 changes since last Masters.
Oh yeah,
And Kieran's list is vastly different to last
and
year.
this one's so much better too.
Yeah.
Die.
On some mortal wounds.
Like you got to.
And do some coherency. Yeah. The only issue with stringing them out like that is you lose one, the coherency starts to fall to pieces.
Yeah, like even though you only lose a couple of extra guys now because the coherency is 6.
6, yeah.
Like I found that with my Volkites, stringing them out, it's you kill 3 of them, remove 1 extra guy.
The other thing as well is realistically, if he wants to play them as a screen, he's going to do a redeploy on them and put them in a more advantageous place to screen, right? So he'll get to reshuffle them and move them around unless he rolls a 1, in which case he's cooked and he can't do anything because he can't move them in a way to get them back into coherency.
No. Well, 3, 6, 7, there's 8 left.
8, yeah, he'll lose 2.
Tubes. Bravery 10. Do they still have the horn to bring back models?
Not sure.
Can't remember
Demon
exactly.
Ants, are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so no, a lot of the standard bearers for like plague bearers and demonettes and bloodletters and all
Bring it
that.
back on a 1 or
Yeah,
whatever.
on a 1 you bring back D6,
Yeah.
but they've got a 5-up rally instead now.
Yeah, okay. Still not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Death Frenzy on the Clan Rats. Don't know what that does. What does Death Frenzy do?
Death Frenzy?
Yeah.
Fight on death.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's almost in the name. Yeah.
2, that'll be a 9.
Jason in the chat again. Warplane Vortex stopped with 3 times auto runs. That is true. But where he's positioned now, I think he'll just be able to move, shuffle normally and smash it off. Unless Terrence tries for a dispel.
Which you could
next
do.
hero phase.
Yeah.
It just depends on.
So, fortunately, Be'lakor is within range of the Vortex, so Be'lakor's 2 spells. He'd be able to put one of them into dispelling him.
Yeah.
But then there's that risk, right, of doing that. So, dispelling here, and then allowing Kieran to resummon again. So
I'm using my Be'lakor, hiding back here. The spell's now done. Levitate. It's doing
How much shit
Death Frenzy.
drawn on this screen, mate?
yeah, I know it's good, isn't it? We've got to keep track of what objectives are still
That's
alive
true.
and not.
Yeah, I like that.
He's up. Imagine if I hit all these spells on something that matters. Now I'm bottom.
Kieran is the red ones. The stars are denoting that they're no longer available. They've been tapped.
Yeah.
So Kieran's got 3. Terrence has got 3 of the objectives that are tapped now.
Yeah.
There's one with another turn left, and
You could probably
Kieran
actually
is-
remove the purple triangle
off
on
that,
the,
yeah,
on
absolutely.
Because
Yep.
someone taps it off you, it disappears, right?
Yeah, if only I was using Photoshop and not Microsoft Paint, that would be really easy. Why do you ask me to do these hard things?
I don't know.
That's that. Let's now go to the movement phase.
Oh, gee, that's good. My first rodeo.
What's the bell looking at there? It's about a 16,
Do that.
15 or 16. That charge.
Get over that wall with your 6-inch
It's
mill.
not flying.
You can't land on it.
You can land on something very high. It's a flat piece of terrain.
You measure diagonal there.
Oh, for the charge. Yeah.
To move as well.
The old days when
So you have to measure up.
Yeah. So the charge will be this, even though he's flying. Okay.
Is that going to make it?
It changes it, but not by much.
Could have
Like,
had a
it doesn't
skull.
make that possible, it just means I'm gonna
A little skull image, that would be cool. Red skull to burn it off.
That's fine.
There's always next time. You're not gonna
I'm not
worry
getting
about
paid
it.
enough.
No, that's fine.
Well, the bells, I think it's
Doing this for free. If anyone wants to fly me out to their tournaments to do this, they're gonna have to pay.
Well, that's what I'm thinking of doing.
Yeah.
I clearly suck at when it comes to playing
The
at
playing.
Masters. Getting here is the easy part.
So I don't even make it to Masters, so you're doing better than me already.
But I think I'd actually like to get it set up. I don't know. See how we go.
Let me know. I'm willing to get paid for helping out, dude.
actually first one's first.
I'll shout you a beer. How's that?
Done. Done.
Let's set it as a 1.
You also have to clear it with the missus.
That she can come to. I'll buy her whatever she drinks.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
A cruiser or something. Right, so we got Kieran doing some. This is out of the Nor hole.
Has now been set at 1, so I might as well do a run roll for each guy that needs to roll. I've got 4 CPs, but I need, so the bell's going to run first. 3. That gives it a movement of 9. Front of base. I can leave there. I need to stay at least 9 away. Might even move it more like to here instead. So staying 9 away.
Yep.
These claners here are wholly within 12 of the normal. So these claners are just going to shift across 6. 6 stick, but basically just following suit.
Moving some land rats around.
Just for these end pieces, so
Did he get the 3 up on the furnace for the movement phase?
It does not look like it. Looks like the furnace is just chilling back, or he's moving stuff out of the way first.
Yeah, okay.
To that. They've now done their move. Oh, feels bad to just
Might leave you to it, mate. Might come back soon.
any longer.
Yeah.
Once this game actually ramps up.
When I can.
I mean, I'm not going to stop it, nor you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be back.
And you've got your guaranteed green straight. And if I'm going to go in now, it's probably as good a time as any. So. So that's fine there. Let's go.
Looks a lot different.
These inches forwards. So that should be a 9-inch charge now. This guy, I believe.
So you're staying over 9 away?
Yeah, over 9 away. And then I've probably got a 10 to there.
Yep.
Just these guys just falling in.
Got Liam here.
What up? Alright, tell me what's been going on.
Blake Priest's gonna take a run.
What's with these
Whole lot
stars
of
and
not
stuff?
much. So these are the objectives. The stars are burnt.
For who?
Or,
For Kieran?
sorry, I've got them backwards. The stars are burnt for Terrence.
That's really going to confuse me. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good job
I can
there.
Fix that.
Let's go fix that.
Yeah. I'm confusing myself.
Alright. What did Bella call?
So Bellicor has Bellicor the
Legnons?
no, the furnace.
Interesting. Oh, to keep him stuck?
What's that?
To keep him stuck or something? Like not to move or like what?
Yeah. So Bellicor basically has just it's stopped him from basically his buff to immune to battle shock is gone.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. And then the furnace has made it. They must have made the 3-up roll. Yep. Sorry, Luke. What do you mean about the score changing? Yeah. So
I love how we're at Masters levels, right? Like Master level players, and we're using pieces of paper for our tokens.
it's good.
I love it. We are that good.
Do you know what? Do you know what that shows me? Is that you don't need to have all of the fancy stuff
that we
to be
see
able
on
to be
Etsy?
good. Exactly.
Nah, I need to read words, man.
Need to read words.
Need to read words.
I feel like that's a reflection on your inability to.
All my education that I had.
Well, more like inability to. What's a word like? Be flexible.
Yep, D3. The 2.
Which ones are they, sorry?
This plus.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, he stopped the battle tactic. So his battle tactic was to chant 3 prayers, and then Bellicor basically stopped him. These 3 up, which stopped him from being able to get his battle tactic.
That's cool.
Which is huge.
How did he not complete the Depraved Unity? You just walk in and reject it.
Because they're all end of move phase, I can choose my.
How did he fail that?
Yeah, no, I've got him backwards.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I ain't getting paid, so
2 sets of drills or 1 set of drills?
that score is
Because
should be nil. I was entering him in the wrong way.
down 1. There's a world where, okay, if I miss the charge and you shoot me,
Got another go.
I've got another go at it, but does another go at it actually help, or am I better off just having
Well, if I
everything?
get the turn, they're all down, you're dead.
Yeah. But if I put
should
1
be-
down,
I
you
should
get the
be
turn. If I put 1 down and you shoot them, I'm probably dead anyway with only 15. I guess
I've
I
still got a big cage though, that's the thing. I've still got a
yeah.
If they're all down, I can just go.
Kieran's currently
That's
having
how you want to play it.
self-doubt.
Really?
Yeah. If I do this, you're just going to shoot me off the board.
Take it. I was kind of hoping for like 1 more of these, hopefully, or like
Like a roll of 6 or something.
yeah, just bomb them out.
Ooh.
Have your games gone, Liam? You win or lose that one.
Smashed it. Absolutely smashed it.
So you're on 2.
But I did do this one thing. I had no tactic for turn 2 because he just gave me the turn away because we won probably because we were trying to burn each other's objectives.
Yep.
And I was like, fuck it, I'll just do magical dom because I had 2 primal dice.
Yeah, that's why I'm over here, man.
That's a pack. That's the 20. That's the 30. That's.
You were too busy talking to someone. You can come up to me and have a chat. You want to hear what I did? Something dumb? Anyways, so if I did something really stupid, Tristan's killing me after this. He's gonna murder me. So pretty much, I did Magical Dom, and I rolled a 1 and a 5 for like Mystic Shield.
And you definitely used it.
And then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna add Primal. So I added another Primal, and I rolled another 5. So I'm like, cool, this is an 11.
Yeah.
And I was like, sick, let's do another Primal, because I had 2, and I rolled a 1. I'm like, alright, there we go. And then we did it again, and I rolled a natural 12 for Bomb Damnation and stuff, and like literally he then tried to unbind it with 4d6 and he just couldn't get it, and so I got Magical Dom off with just a 2d6.
Sure. So you blew yourself up and then managed to snag it anyway. Yeah.
It should never happen. Guys, I can't swear on chat. Tristan. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking murder him.
Go for it.
Murder him.
Yeah, I agree, Chris. Getting greedy. Morning, the Paint Lounge. So we're at the top of 2. Kieran's actually doing some things. He failed his battle tactic already. It was to chant 3 prayers. Gave away a double to Terrence in turn 2, forcing Terrence to burn previous objectives already. So the stars are the burnt ones, and the diamonds are the ones that he currently holds, and the triangles are the ones that Kieran currently holds. So late game, it's not looking great for Terrence, but he can still contest an objective without actually having to hold an objective, and he definitely has the models to do it. Now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of the game. We're going to see some actual combat. It's been very cagey. Oh, Justin. Good to see you, mate. Did you end up driving home?
That's probably a 9 as well. Yeah. Well, so long as the upper's done.
Happy with that being yes,
Yeah.
9? I can move it forwards or
But
whatnot.
the intent was clear.
Okay, cool. Okay, so do I want a second drill down? Probably not, because as you're saying, I think there's a world. If I hit that and I hit the double anyway, I'm probably going to win on that alone. And if I don't hit the double and I miss the charge, I've at least got a secondary chance. What I will do though, I just realized I can't, so that's okay. I was going to say I'm going to put these through a null hold and bring them back, but actually, you actually have blocked my null hold, so you've blocked my ability to do that. That's okay. The bell's just there. The bell ran, however, so the bell won't be hitting any charges this turn.
Up some 9 inches, my friend.
Up some 9s.
Yeah, very well deserved. Considering how early you were up yesterday, mate.
It's gonna be out of everything, so it's fine.
Here we go.
And it won't matter because you can just issue from the bell anyway. So
I've also got heroes here as well, so.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was the only thing there, I'd roll it. See, but
Okay, so I'm actually going to issue the charge with the clan rats first. They can't really make it, but they can try to set the master plan for then the drill and
yeah.
senses.
Here we go. Big roll.
Here we go, 9 up. You like to see it.
Yeah.
11.
On the master. Let's go. Let's go. Now I should have put all of them down.
Yeah, we saw the big 11. Basically is an auto charge for everything that he wants.
Clan rats, they can't go. They actually can't fit through.
Master Clan on an 11.
Fuck them up.
With clan rats of all things. I thought you said these dice were no good, Tristan. Okay, well, apparently 2 of them are okay.
Cool. Followed up by senses going in 11.
Big charge.
Annoyingly, I've hit 11 on the master plan a few times now, and it's the one measuring stick I don't have. I have every measurement but 11. I have 10, I have 12. For whatever reason, they're like, you're never going to need 11. It's such a weird number. No one would ever roll such a thing. So, that guy's going to be there.
Yep.
This guy was just following behind.
Yep.
There. This guy here would basically.
So you won't be able to make the move because of coherency, because
Oh, because this guy, so
Yeah.
he's going to have to pull back a little bit to back. If you happy with that?
yeah. I mean, you've got 6 inches of pile in anyway. You should,
Oh, sure.
should be
I
fine.
will be. I will
Yeah.
be happy with it.
I think that will be potentially the plan, but seems like a bit of a waste. Why he's charged this year.
Now, I want to make sure I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he rang the bell.
Into
Yeah,
Can you just draw me the way the 6
yeah.
is?
He
sure can. Here's
the furnace managed to be able to move still, so
so you just within or just without?
Out.
woofed.
Yeah, certainly not taking
Yeah, yeah.
taking any free hits that I don't need to.
I'll keep it there.
Yeah, keep it there. 'Cause I'm not have that.
And when you pile in 2, I guess that's up to you.
Doesn't want to have unleash hell against a big unit. Fair enough. Even though -1 to hit, 33. Not bad, is it, Liam? You would know.
This?
You're the bliss bar bitch.
What about him?
You don't want to get hit by a unit of 33, even if they are -1 to hit.
When you run that many.
They're not -1 here. They get +1 hidden wound from the Lord of Pain.
Sorry, with an unleash hell.
So the reason what the Lord of Pain is there for is to literally counter it. So he's +1 hidden wound. So they're hitting normally.
Ah, okay.
So that's why it's super like this build of Sinesh is like more defensive. Like you're gonna sit on circles, and if you come at me, you die.
Yeah.
He should front him well, boys.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think Kieran called that as well. If he gets the double, that it's pretty much over.
Yeah. Like so, this is like the defensive. I shoot you off the table archetype, and then like
Guy's gonna go.
other ones that are around are way more like aggressive.
So, because this 6-inch ruler,
So yeah.
so 2 guys.
But don't worry. In forfeit though, it's like
Yeah.
Check for me. Am I going to be
what is
tagging
it?
this pack in?
Forfeit. They're just gonna make this box terrible. Only one shot each.
Tank them in.
Good.
Can't take them in.
One shot each. 2s and 2s. Double
Twos and
exploding.
twos. Let's go.
Double wounds on crit.
Still run and shoot.
3.
I don't know how Terrence does it. I can't be bothered to roll.
Yeah.
It's 33, so it's like 60 shots.
66.
No, 60 shots. You can't roll for the
Oh, the
homunculus.
hero doesn't get
Yeah,
it.
you,
Oh, 'cause it's got a different one.
So I got was it's normally 60 minus 4, so 52 attacks. These will be.
So you've got 4 tanks on the charge.
Yep. Now, because I didn't get anything else in or close, I actually don't have a command, so I won't be doing all that attack or anything, so it'll be 3s, 3s.
Yeah.
So I think my clock might be slightly off their clock, but this isn't it.
+1 save.
But my clock is right. So
It's not like you're using it for anything else.
it's interesting as well that Terrence is holding a lot more objectives because they burned.
yeah.
Like it.
I think the plan is to more or less.
Table your opponent.
Well, he can't hold object. He can't hold them, but he can still contest them. So with enough model, even though, he can't hold them, he can still stop Kieran
But it's
from holding them.
it's a slow. It's a low scoring game because it's just objectives wise. And then for secondaries, for like I know that everyone's here to win masters, right? But also like the secondaries for like podiuming is VPs. So you are denying yourself chance on podiuming if you're not getting VP.
I mean, you've heard about the biscuit, right? Have you heard the biscuit?
No,
You got to risk it for the biscuit.
I did risk it for the biscuit. I fucking did magical
There
dome
you
with
go.
fucking
There
2
you go.
months.
Yeah. Risk rolling a double 1 twice.
You
Yeah.
can roll these, or you can.
Yeah, I'll just come over and roll that.
Yeah.
I mean,
These are Ren 1 damage.
I
These are Ren 1 damage 2
I
as
just
well.
want to take
So
this
it's not like-
squad
Yeah.
I don't think they're living.
No, watch this. You ready?
Not sure which reds have the death frenzy.
I see what you did. You're trying to make me. You're trying to make an extra minute of my time. Yeah. All right. We're going down to the clock, are we?
No idea.
Alright, done.
Done. The funny thing is, I actually didn't even want to take that.
If I had to play KO next round,
I was
awesome.
adding more to the meltwater, but like, you know,
Alright, so
for the cost of killing some archers,
Terrence has just decided to pull off the whole
One
unit,
too more failed my tactic.
which hurts a lot. It's only 22 wounds, right? So
Sorry, what unit's that? Is that
Very
Big
important
monks?
priority for me.
I think that they are.
No, I mean the Sense Bearers?
Yeah, Sense bearers.
They are, aren't they the most, I'm pretty sure they're still, for third ed, the most point efficient damage unit in the game.
Yeah, so 100 points for 5.
Fucked either way, to be honest.
They do immense
For
amount of
5,
damage.
yeah, massive. So, and then 4 attacks each on the charge.
Where's the kid?
If Kieran gets a double, it's dangerous
Game
for
over.
Is that Bell within 3 inches of anyone at the moment?
Oh.
You might have him just out.
I might have it just out. Yep, he's out.
Okay. So no ward for him unless I'm stupid enough to give you a
Actually, it's super close. I might get a TO just to. I might move.
There's one right there!
We've got a 3. I think it's out. Yeah, no, it's a shit out. That's out. I can fit it.
Cool.
Cookie.
Fair enough.
Back there.
Let's see what this crap goes.
They can hear us. They can,
Train, worry about it.
Good to know I don't need to worry about Bellamore for the rest of the game. He can fuck off over that side of the map. As far as I'm concerned.
So I currently hold 1. And you currently hold, because they're gone now.
They're
Both
gone.
of
I
those gone
hold
now, so you hold 1. Yep.
Come on, come and take this one.
I think I'm just gonna do. We'll keep it easy, or easy enough. I'm just gonna do death by 1,000 cuts on these guys. So all I have to do is wound them with 3 different units.
Yep.
Primal dice. Yes.
Nope. And I get my private one, so I'm on 2.
One.
Right, so Kieran obviously won the prior.
I'm on 3 command points. I will
Oh,
actually
Terrence. Terrence won prior.
go to the.
Oh, because he had prior last turn. Right. Death by 1,000 cuts, so Terrence is the priority roll, which is a big priority roll.
Being very annoying.
Very, very big.
Oh, no
Death by 1,000.
Not that it's going to matter too much.
Bellacor's thing is gone.
Big squad. One comes back. So all the archers are actually there now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the squad.
Alright, I'm gonna start picking my army.
Roll bad.
Bye, chat. Enjoy the game.
See ya, Liam. Number 1 narrative gamer. My ass.
Alright, so some heroic actions. I think I just killed Bellacore. 3. Back to full health.
That was only point turn.
Which rats?
Not sure.
The ones with the whiskers?
Yeah, the furry ones.
Very well. Well, let's say if the plague sensor bearers are still alive, it'll be that. They hit the hardest.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
roll with that. Our powers of deduction are legendary.
yeah. I think that was last turn too, so they carried over. Death Frenzy?
Lasts until your next hero phase.
Yeah, okay, so they'll still have it. They'll probably get shot this turn, I would imagine.
So I'm going to nudge Bellacore over here. So he's within 30 of your bell and your ramp. Yep. And within 3 of this.
Terrence is up.
So he's actually useful. Supposedly.
So he's gone for death by 1,000 cuts.
30.
Yep. Pick one in a unit. You complete this tactic if wounds caused by attacks by 3 or more different friendly units were allocated to that unit during this turn. Like Sense of Bearers. Like, I want to kill you, but not all in one go.
You have to split 3 units.
Yeah,
So
that's a hard one.
It's risky.
It is risky. I think the good thing is that they might be out of range. Probably remove model, get it back with, or the furnace. I think furnace is 8 in it. Relatively big. Archeon is still on the board for Joel as well. Not dead yet. Flies have not lifted Archeon. Yeah, Joel and Tom are playing.
Pretty bad. As long as the dice are equally bad.
I like the shit
Always
dice
good.
pool.
Yeah. He's so well-mannered, he doesn't bark This is such a tricky game.
Yeah, I just
So much more tricky than it needs to be.
I just don't see how I pull this out of my ass.
Yeah, I've only killed 20 archers. What are you on about? You still got 50 of those assholes alive. The real actuallys would be like, actually, 7 of them are homunculuses. So it's 50. Still love this list out. It's like, this part going up like fucking 4.
So Bellicor going into some Varangard.
Yep.
Joel and Thomas.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, not a whole lot left on their board. And got James Anderson. Oh, Bob. Still going, and got some squigs and some vampires. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're just playing for potential at third, but it's going to come down to secondaries anyway to decide third. So, is there a clear winner out of Joel and Tom, or very close still?
I think it's. I'm saying the scores, but going on what's left on the board and both of those guys and how they play, I'd say that's probably down to the wire.
Yeah, that checks out.
They're playing for second, so first and second.
So semi-finals. Yep. And then we got one more game after lunch, and that'll be the grand finale.
Dog's mine in both. Yes, let us know when you need the. Let us know the fee for the babysitting.
Some dog feed.
A free win next time, basically.
I think Terrence is trying to figure out how we can hit that unit 3 times without killing it.
Yeah.
And then also stay, like, he's almost got to whittle it down to enough for the demonettes to just take the last model off right, and then that's all he wants to do. He doesn't want to do more than that. But the chances are, if he doesn't split his attacks, he's going to wipe him.
Overkill it, yeah.
Overkill massively. And then, yeah, if he doesn't kill it enough. I mean, Seekers have got shooting. Blitzbarb Seekers, they can shoot.
Oh yeah, the Blitzbarb Seekers.
So maybe he just does that. Maybe he splits.
An auto run down here.
You have to be able to, if you're going to split fire, you have to be able to put the XX shots in something else. You can't have like a unit of 10 and just say, I'm going to shoot 5. So you have to have a second target.
Valid.
Yeah, that was another mistake. I really should have set up just within 6 of those.
Like the Blitzbarb Seekers, I don't think they do that much damage. They just have the.
But that'll give him 3, right? That'll be 3 units, and then it doesn't rely on the demonettes to get in there and build something hard.
Which, for some reason, demonettes are not good.
No.
Why wouldn't you make them good?
Have anyone range straight to give them
It's the one weakness to them. It's so weird because like almost every like humanoid thing has a captain. Yeah, it's 018.
Oh yeah, look, so during the calculation of the last turn, they counted the scores wrong, and then changing it after the had been submitted is called being a good person, and going, hey, we made a mistake, and it's called, what's that called again, Nick? Good sportsmanship.
Good sportsmanship.
Ah, that's the one, yeah. So, I mean, realistically, if you're going to say, oh, it was submitted too late, probably a bit of a neckbeard, I would say. And, you know, Masters, you would think it'd be cutthroat, but it's really not. I've played against half of the people here, and they're all really good guys. Good to play against. Sweaty, but good to play against. So sweaty.
And just got absolutely slammed by another half, and it just was the guy went well at Worlds.
Joel, was that Joel and McGrath?
So Joel McGrath and Matt Tyrrell, their game yesterday was like a draw, and then Joel beat Matt by 50 kill points.
Yeah.
And then Matt was like, oh wait, you didn't, so like 7 or 8 o'clock last night. He's like, what the hell? Because he was looking over the scores, and he goes, you didn't actually have 2 objectives in that last turn, so you only scored 1 in tactic, not 1-2 in tactic.
Sure.
So it was actually Matt won by a point.
Yeah, right, gotcha.
Which, like, it is what it is. It's a fact. So, and being it was the last game, it's not like they've then done pairing.
Yeah, that's right. It hasn't affected the subsequent games. So.
Correct. And neither of them really care that much. They're not, you know, they're not going for first place. So if you're not first, you're last. It's my theory going into every tournament. It's why I usually leave after game 1. Walk out, travel, pay my entry fee.
Lose my first match.
Yeah, lose my first match, walk out. Guess who's getting shot this turn?
Is it Kieran's rats?
Yeah.
Are they getting shot?
Yeah.
It looks like.
Do you reckon you can pick which unit specifically?
The flake sensibility.
Oh yeah, no, valid. Good option.
So we got the bell.
So the problem is, right, there's another 15 plague sense of errors.
Yep. Are they coming out of the ground?
Yeah, they're still got to come.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And after seeing what the one unit did, it's like if you can get this other unit in, it's going to be nasty.
Yeah. He's got the drill there. It's the unleash hell.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
That's the thing. And I've got the command trait Master of Magic on it as well, so I'm really fast.
So this is top of the turn?
No, this is, top of turn 3, yeah. They both rolled a 1 for priority, and then because Terrence went first last turn, yeah.
So Kieran gave it away.
So Kieran took first turn to get the vortex out, do some damage.
Yep.
Didn't do as much damage with the vortex as probably he hoped, and then
The back ones, the front ones can go straight in.
Terrence had a go, and then Terrence really didn't move much into position.
Yep.
Kieran won the roll off, gave the double away.
Yep.
Which then going to turn 3, if they both roll a 1 for priority, Terrence then gets to choose.
Yep.
Because he wins ties. So.
Yep. They're giving away that second turn though. Definitely the right call for Kieran.
I think at the time it was the right call because Terrence basically lost 2 rounds of shooting just by being out of position. And then, now it's losing that third turn. So Kieran pretty much said, if I win this priority, it's pretty much game over.
Yep.
I'm not sure on the score, Joel versus. Gotta be close. Matt. Yeah. Trying to ask Matt Tyrrell, but he's deaf. Too many years rendering.
All the jazz. I don't think you killed the bell. So, especially because you need to do some damage up there. Or else you're
It's just going to get the results for us.
just want to double check this. 18
So Tom's up by 2 points, and he hasn't scored this turn yet.
Right.
So looking like
okay.
he's could be running away from it.
Yeah.
Do I want to take that objective off you? Not.
I think I'm into Terrence.
That's why I'm looking at
It's going to be a very interesting game. Because those flies, like, yep, they're survivable, but are they 77 discard survivable? You know, you can only roll so many wards and so many saves. And eventually, weighted dice is going to take you over. But then, you know, on the flip side, Terrence has really got to worry about that pre-game move and the fact that the flies will be in your face turn one.
Is Terrence a one drop?
Yes, so Terrence is a one drop.
So we're really on.
As is the flies. Yeah.
So we're on roll of the dice as to.
And so what happened with the Joel and Tom game as well, both one drops.
Yeah.
Tom won the roll off.
Yeah.
So Tom got to choose the state of play from the word go. Joel, that's not the way Joel plays. Joel likes to have that first turn and be able to choose the order of things. His tactic generally is like if he can't win by turn 2, he isn't playing Warhammer.
Oh, we've got former master Matt Tyrrell in the house.
What's that? Ooh, Tom won prior for turn 4.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
How would that work? I think I blocked.
Ooh, a couple of wounds left on Archaon and 1 Vanguard left out of Joel's list. He said Nurgle.
This is a very specific thing.
Yeah.
It's got a TO right here.
That's different. Normally he just gets bloody, what are those big chunky plague?
Okay, so Screaming Bell.
Yeah, right.
Keep these on for now, because
Yeah.
it's going to matter if it actually.
Just trying to knock disease onto Archaon, no doubt.
4. Next time. Well, that each time.
Board games are coming. Nick's just got an Australia Post notification. New board games.
More board games, guys.
What board game?
So I got. Very good. Bang the dice game, which is this Western dice game is pretty fun. And Squiggly Grub, which is a kids game.
Nice.
Should be fun.
Get them in early with the like beginner drug games, and then get them into Warhammer.
And then it's Warhammer after
and then
that.
you'll be the best Warhammer player in Australia because you'll literally have practice game every day.
Every day.
And then you can't get in shit like, oh, can you look after the kids? What do you mean? I am looking after the kids. I am keeping them occupied and out of your hair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not dying.
No, that's right.
They spend all
Sure,
their
we
money
haven't eaten for the last 6 hours because we've played 2 back-to-back games. But whatever.
That's all right.
I haven't left this zone. Okay.
Oh, really?
I haven't been beyond that line.
No need.
These plague sensor bearers have the survivability to take 2 lots of shooting and
I managed to get him to take
then have like
turn 2, so he had
have enough alive to get into physical combat. Because the demonettes don't have a shoot, do they?
No, they don't.
No. Because that would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Yep. So plague sets bearers, 2 wounds each.
Oh, my poor senses.
No ward.
What's this say? 4 up?
Recognize that one, yeah.
6.
Oh my god. Okay.
Gonna have a bad time.
He could just he could shoot with a small unit and then just overwhelm with attacks and charge all 3 units in.
Well, what he could do is maybe put half of each unit. So put like 2 or 3 guys from the first unit in, 2 or 3 from the second, and then leave that big unit at the end to do the finishing blow. But then, I mean, if he whiffs that last one,
Well, he only has 2 shooting units.
2
left.
shooting units.
Yeah.
Oh, so
he does have the clan rats here to be able to blast. But
we can split fire back down into those.
I think his plan is also to hit this unit here. Because he doesn't want to put everything into the plague sensor bearers if he can. Otherwise he's not going to be able to get his battle tech.
The problem is if I make red and
They're off the board, aren't they? Yeah, so the other sensor bearer is off the board, but for his battle tactic he needs to get 3 lots of attacks onto that unit And chances are he's going to shoot the fuck out of that unit, knock it off the board. So
30 squad here, so we've got 61 shots. What I'm going to do is
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
to
here we go.
I don't want to shoot the bell at all. I might as well.
Oh no, it's 3 or more.
Let's turn this up. So we can
30
see what's
shots
going on.
into the bell.
Yep.
You've got half the squad in
30 shots into the bell.
Then we'll go 20, 10.
Yep. And just to clarify on that, these guys are out of shooting range. So these guys are Ren 1.
Yeah, Ren 1.
30 into
This
the
is
bell,
Mystic Shield Finest
20
House. I
into
won't
the
enable that.
Plague Sense Bearers, and 10 into the clan rank. So out of his
So let's do the
60
Plague
shots.
Sense first.
Yep. They're outside of command range at the moment.
Yep.
Shooting in commander build.
At least then if he does it because it's 3 or more, not exactly 3. So if this doesn't get it with just the shooting, then he's still got the damage.
Yeah.
Twos and threes.
Put it.
Is 15 attacks in? How many? Wait, what was? Don't you have like 30?
60.
Yeah, so I'm doing 20, 10, 30.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Plague Sense Bearers.
Jack the table mic all the way up so people can hear exactly what's happening.
I got no armor save against this, so.
Just get on the
Straight,
board.
straight to another one.
3, 6, 9.
9?
9 wounds out of the first
Tempt you on those,
20.
which you can save if you want, because you'll get a 6, so it's unmodified.
So I get a 6.
Yeah, and I get D6 depravity if you do that, or take D3 models.
How much depravity are you on at the moment? 5?
Fuck
Yeah, no, fuck you. You can get your depravity.
yeah. Alright, so we've taken on this wound.
Yep. That just means I take 8 instead of 9, yeah? So it just means I don't put a 1 over. That's the only thing.
10 depravity.
And it's 12 is where you get your first
Yep.
bracket. That's some good rolls on 2d6s, man. Fucking hell.
So first lot into the Plague Sense Bearers, kill 4.
Clan ranks.
He's got a good understanding of what he needs to do now.
Yeah, definitely.
Got 3 saves to make.
3.
So he should have 11 left in that unit. So maybe next time he puts like 30 attacks into him instead of
10
20.
on it.
And then hopes he doesn't knock the other 11 off.
So an extra.
Well, 4 with 20, you would think you might be able to do 6 or 7. If you roll hot 8, which will leave 3 with 30. So we'll see which way he cuts his.
They're doing their job.
That's
Jeez.
the job.
Going for the greater glory.
They're within battle shot. They're within battle shot community.
Yeah,
Because they're rats.
yeah, yeah. That, I meant that. Totally meant it.
Yeah, this is the 30 into the bell.
This is against the bell.
Spell taken any or?
Nope, and it's got Finest Hour Mystic Shield, so it's going to be on 3 up save. But it's outside of bodyguard range, it's the only
3-up save on the bell.
side right now.
He almost probably wants to put a lot more into the bell, to be honest. Good buff piece.
You build a Skaven army completely around like bells and
I'm pretty sure you can, yeah, because I'm pretty sure at the moment you can make like Doom Wheel's battle line and then just do some mental shit.
Don't tempt me, Frodo.
Yeah, cool models too.
They're so good. The whole Skaven range is sick.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go over here to make it easy. 5.
They're staying in 4th edition. They didn't get cut.
No, they didn't get cut. They wouldn't cut such an iconic model.
I mean, Skaven in general. Well, you wouldn't think they'd cast Beast of Chaos, yet here we are.
21 saves, 20 on 3-ups.
That's really bad. 3 ups. 8 damage?
10 do you want one of those?
So I can take it, or else you get D3,
D6 depravity.
D6. Yeah, you're gonna get your depravity at some point. And the next bracket up is
yeah, so you take 7
It's
wounds.
funny,
you give me the
so I
depravity.
don't know if Kieran is aware
because
that
your next bracket up, so you got the -1
that
Yeah.
Terrence's grand strat is to not summon. So he keeps giving him
I don't
depravity.
give a shit about.
And he's
the
umming
next
and
one is
ahhing
five
about
wounds,
it, but I don't know if he's actually aware that
You're gonna get the
his
first
whole
Yeah.
grand strat is about not summoning.
Take 7 wounds.
Yeah.
So he may have forgotten, or he may just be like,
Fucking hell.
What's he offering the mortal wounds? What's he offering the
so
powerful?
the temptation is take D3, or I'll get D6 depravity.
Yep, cool.
And so, yeah, Kieran has been like, oh, I don't know, but like, knowing that if he remembers that his green strat is to not
We're just going to split
summon,
You still
then,
get you still get the buffs from
oh, true,
depravity.
true.
I will all add
Yeah,
defense.
I've played against Slanesh a handful of times, but
Free one I've got here.
yeah, I made the mistake of always taking the mortal wounds.
Yeah.
And ended up with no war channers left at the end of the game. I was like, oh, that was a mistake.
Okay, so
PCBs?
so he gets to 36. He's got wards of 5. He'll get up to ooh, 6s. 6s are mortal wounds. That's huge. He's just rolled a 5 and a 6 for 2 sets of depravity rolls too. So
Yeah.
he's getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the summoning I think is an aspect of it, but the buffs are just
What have we? I think that was straight through without saves.
Dead. Okay.
yeah, they're
He must have hit his 6s to mortal.
they're rend 1 with a 6.
Right, yeah, so no saves.
What you're shooting some other guys?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
5 left.
I'm
Oh, you put it to me, by the way.
Oh.
Getting close on time.
I'm gone. Like, I'm gone.
What am I doing? This is Masters.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20.
So what does Kieran's next turn look like, assuming that Terrence is going to store his Grand Stride here and wipe those Plague Sensibilities? What does Kieran do next?
I think next,
6, 9,
the null hole in the bottom left is still shut off. Null hole in the top right, left is shut off.
Yep.
Yeah, should have.
We
Oh my
have,
god. I'm losing rats.
I think it's bring
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
the other plague sensors and maybe try to hit on the other side of that building.
Yep.
And try and tap in the corner there.
Alright, some
And
charges.
just, I don't know, but they're going to get volleyed, right? They're going to get.
We're going to go Demon X.
Yeah, so whatever you go into, you have to
+1 to charge
maybe put the
anyways,
bell
it's
in
9 inch
or,
charge.
Yep.
Yeah,
or
if the bell
the drill.
survives.
You still got the drill?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I know last year he used the drill to eat the Unleash Hell.
Here's his grand strat. Not grand strat, battle tactic. Achieve. This will be the 3rd unit. And surely you put all of the
You got to be careful because whatever he puts in, if they've got the Death Friend, fight it back.
Actually, he might have been pinned there, actually. Just with
Really wanted
where
to
he
do
was,
as much
like
as
before the
possible
Bliss
with
Farms
shooting.
were actually pinning him in, where he
Those
was.
4 guys.
You pushed them out as you did that.
That's a bear swinging back.
Because you actually
I was always intending to charge him, so if I did that, it was a total mistake.
yeah.
But I don't think I did. I always wanted to charge him. Because
Yeah, it's still 12 attacks. 3
I'll let you do it, but I'm
Assume
pretty
they
sure he
have
was pinned.
and
Just
damage
be
too.
careful next
That's
time.
good play by Kieran there.
yep.
Thinks believes that the unit was pinned.
They ran. Yep.
Terrence was like, oh, well, I think.
We're going to go with.
He goes, oh, my intention was to charge. He was like, yep, okay, I'll let you do it this time. But next time if you pin a model in, or I think it's pinned in, you're not moving through. And you're like,
What
okay.
happened, sorry?
So he's moved a model out of, moved his hero from here.
Oh, so he didn't have enough space between the bases.
Yeah, so he's unintentionally pinned him in when they've moved. But and that's the thing where like intent comes in. So if he's like, I'm going to move these guys, but ideally I want to charge him later. That's where that would have solved that, right?
You
Like,
need to make sure that your opponent knows that before
Exactly.
you move in, because otherwise,
100%.
you might block a charge, a counter charge,
Yep.
or be out of line of sight for an attack or something
Yep,
like that.
correct.
2 damage.
Fair and good sportsmanship.
Yeah, good on him. Good bloke.
What a fella, that rat boy.
Interesting, right? Because he's actually going to stop him from taking this objective, limiting him to, unless he can wipe off all of those bliss barbs off that objective, he's going to limit him to the amount of objectives he can actually control.
I'm assuming the hero put in was the Lord of Hubris.
I would say
The one that makes it so you can't attack anyone else but him, because so
the Lord of Pain.
Lord of Pain, is it?
Yep.
That's just one hack, yeah?
Shout out to Games Workshop for making Slanesh models look so awesome.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Such a good range.
These guys?
Absolutely.
And how many attacks?
2 each, 3.
2 each, 3.
Oh, cool. So those Daemonettes in there as well?
Yep. Yep.
Of course, I can +1 hit.
And I'm curious whether or not he's killed enough of them to make them be able to take immune to battle shot. Surely Kieran's got a a dice up his sleeve for command point.
You'd have to.
Yeah.
This is what you'd save it for.
Yeah, you don't want to be losing like Sense of Bearers to running. Ugh.
They'll lose to Demonets though.
Battle tactic complete.
There's still one life.
But he's hit it with 3 units. So that's a battle tactic done.
Oh, it doesn't have to be destroyed?
No, I don't think... Oh, maybe it does. I don't...
He's put the Demonets in there. Piling in. He might only get 1 in though. That 3-inch pile in.
Stop me rallying, but
just allocated.
Oh, just allocated. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's exceptionally easy.
Yeah, especially with the shooting army, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of torn between the book battle tactics in match play.
I'm glad they're going.
Yeah.
I'm really glad they're going. I think that the Grand Alliance ones, I think that's good because it gives it flavour. But definitely book tactics need to go. One, it's hard for me to know everyone's book tactics, right?
Definitely.
It's impossible, and other armies just have it better.
Yeah, like Daughters Game.
Yeah.
Or exist on, or a big one. Exist on the board.
Yeah, exactly. Sit near and terrain piece, like just sit near it.
And then you look at the Stormcast ones and some others, and it's like, oh, kill a unit with Redeemers.
Yeah.
What?
Why would I put a Redeemers unit in my army? Like,
why would you take Stormcast? Look, Redeemers aren't Stormdrake Guards, so what's the point?
So if you accept it, you save it, and I get...
So did Kieran get to swing back with these Sensibilities?
what's that?
Did Kieran get to swing back with his Sensibilities?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to do anything.
Yeah, but it's unmodified, so you still save it. Yeah, it's unmodified. So you get an unmodified 6, and to me that means like that the way they play it is that you would...
Sit there, what's it doing?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I was more saying, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you still do it on
I get it.
So it's up to you if you want to get me closer to that. Juicy.
And what do you want at the moment? 24?
24, yeah.
Yeah, have you.
Or it's got exploding 6.
Can you roll not great?
Yeah, it's a 2.
Okay, cool.
About time you rolled.
I know, right? About time we rebalance that a little bit.
I forgot about my 16 model rules too, but that's my fault. Alright, so flick back over to me. Oh no, it's your turn to hit. You hit
No,
me.
oh, true, you
Yeah,
piled
you
in
can.
now.
Yeah.
Because I was outside, yep, so I might as well. I'm gonna move in a
See what one plague Sensibility can do it.
him because he's already attacked.
Yep.
I won't be able to tag in these guys as much as I would like to.
Yeah.
Let's just take some swings. 3s.
So you neg 1 hit.
Neg 1, but they all go through. 3s again. 2, rend 1, damage 2.
It's just on the demonets.
Yep, they're the only ones within range.
So save both.
2 6s. Whoa.
Yeah.
Big roll.
Alright, so scoring for me. I hold 1, 2 more, got my battle.
CP or Inspiring Presence.
I will 5 up that from my general because you're receiving command within 6 inches. And on 5 up it doesn't work. It works.
Still get it.
Okay. The deal.
And off you go.
Rolls 1. Rolls 2. So he's burnt that middle one. Definitely controls more.
1, 2 more, yeah. Most importantly, that's now melted. And that's now melting.
Yeah.
And that's now being reset for me as well.
No,
Can't take it off him.
nope. No, it doesn't reset.
But he's... Okay, so I still own that one. So I still own it then?
Actually, no. It doesn't.
I've lost it.
Yeah, you lost it.
No, I haven't. But
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Go.
he doesn't own it, but I don't own it either, so it will reset. Yeah, it'll reset. Alright.
Burn.
What am I doing here?
With,
Do I have...
we've got
Borderline's halfway.
for his,
Wait, this isn't picking up.
So Joel's just told me he's going to spike 2 6s for his Vanguard rally.
Very predicting the future.
Yeah, Archeon's still alive, but Tom's up, I think, 3 or 4 points going into round 5.
Might use a... Let's roll some primals.
Nope.
Nope.
And yep.
Yep. So we'll go this
So
one.
I've got 1 and steal from the first turn.
I got 3 because I
Yep,
have the
yep.
bonuses.
Not been great for Terrence, but he is up by a lot at the moment.
So I've lost the triple there. Can't really do flee this turn.
Picking battle tactics.
How they got like less than and it's only been like 3 turns. Anyways.
We're on Kieran's turn 3.
Mine's going to be the drill. If I miss the drill charge, we'll probably lose the game anyway.
You answered Bogan of Sigma's question?
Yeah, ages ago. Got an update since as well.
Lead into the maelstrom. Charge with the hero.
We're muted, right?
Led into the maelstrom.
Do they have to be on the board?
Play 1 round.
One round. If you control that objective this turn, you burned it.
Yeah, for sure, but I don't, is the thing. I'm probably not going to.
Unless you come in a Rick and William.
Oh, if I do an absolute, if I do that, then I'll take the game.
Time to factor here.
Yep, cool.
Time out.
So we're going to do that. I'm going to ring the bell. 2. That gives 6 to its movement characteristic this time, so it's got a 12-inch movement. Would have rather mine on smart to hit, but I'll take it. Let's go then. Other start hero phase. I am going to use the bell to undo Lightning Vortex. 10.
Yep, go on.
Give me that back.
I don't even know why you roll. Stand, go away.
Take him. Cool. So let's go now to. I was gonna say the only last one for me is heroic. I've got 2 CPs this turn. I'll go for an extra CP on the bell. I don't get it. I will Warlord this turn.
Yep. Okay, so mine, let's just go for a pointless. He's dead into me. He'll go for an unbind.
Yep.
And we will go for a rally.
Yep.
And I can't do anything else. Oh, one combat! Oh no, I've only got like 4 CP left. What am I going to do?
That takes us to the magic phase.
My heroic action is going to be. So I've got 1
Death Frenzy. Don't really need Death Frenzy. I might as well rip Crack's Call, I think, from there. It's probably better. What's the movement of these guys?
So they're all 6, but remember they can like run and charge and finishes.
So I'm going to go for a 1 command point. I'm going to go for heroic recovery on.
Let's go. Chance to spike and kill him. I'm gonna go Crack's Call from the bell. 8 plus 4 because sorry, plus 3 because the arcane, so that'll be 11 on the Crack's Call.
Yep, what does this do?
Roll 2 dice for a unit within 13 inches.
Yep.
2d6. Difference in that and your movement. You'll take 2. So I can hit either the Demon Ants or the Bliss Bombs.
You roll it on a what?
11.
11. We're not within. He doesn't have Blizzard anyway, does he?
No,
The Blizzard's
Blizzard's
in there. There's nothing really else super scary coming out there, I guess. What have we got? Primal, you're on 11. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Yes. Don't think. Oh, he's in range anyway of him. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Let's see what we go. So what's that? 7. So what do I need to roll here? Too much with the primal, I think. All yours.
All mine? Cool. Go into the Bliss Barbs. Do something good. 6. No damage.
Good. Yep.
Such a terrible spell.
Definitely put a fucking Mystic Shield up there.
Let's go. here, I'm going to go for a Skittle Leap. So that's 10. I've got 3 primals. You got 2, was it?
Yeah.
1.
I got 1. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah. I'll throw a primal. 12. You got 1 primal. I'll throw 1 more.
Yeah. All yours.
Let's pick up
Who cast it? Sorry.
this guy here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the Skittle Leap one there. Let's go. Which one of you goobers is it going to be? We need these guys to run up. Are your demonettes, are your guys here within 16 of this? Actually, it's actually 17 technically. They are. Okay. So I'm going to set up Scabic to go here, just within 3 of this. Can you confirm that's now within 13 of those guys there?
Of the Bliss Barbs?
Yep. It should be just.
Well, this is.
It is in. I'm just doing it for your sanity.
Yeah.
For your sanity check.
I think you're pretty good.
Done.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, I'm going to pray for Scabic to pray onto this objective. 5. So it does go off. More importantly, it's a great prayer. So I'm going to choose the closest enemy unit, which is them. They take a 4-up Horde Breaker. How many models you got there? 20?
20. Yep. Hold on, let me check. I've got 3 dead, so I've got 19 models there.
19.
We are in diseases happening on freeze. It's 10 to 8. So no, we can move.
4-up Horde Breaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
So 10 dead.
Cool.
And then
And the objective I can't control anyway, can I?
no, that's
Deny.
So,
Okay.
it's only my
So he's just said, oh, the objective I can't control, correct? But you can deny them from.
So just 10 dead.
So
Nothing wrong with 10 dead.
you're taking models off the unit, off the objective, when forward. Unless he's trying to get away from charges.
I'll leave some there. I'll just string some out there. Just over to the screeny.
Yep. I'm going to go from this Gracie here. He's going to go for a Mystic Shield onto the Bell. I will throw a primal onto that. Cool. That's a 12. The Mystic.
So who's doing this? Sorry.
This one back here.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the only unbind you can use for it. But you still got that one. You did a heroic unbind, was it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
How many more casts got so far?
I've got another 2 from here. Frost, Death Frenzy.
Yeah, so I might as well have it go.
Yep.
So what did you roll?
12 on the Mystic.
And what is it you're casting? Sorry.
Mystic Shield on the Bell.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. See what I roll. Matt or yours?
Oh, cool. Mystic's up. Next up, so he's prayed. He's going to pray for 13. What's within 6? Within 16 of him. Yep. He's going to put a point here for Pestilence. Yep. So 4-up D3. Yep. D3. So that's 2 mortals onto them.
Yep.
And then the Furnace is going to pray for a 6-up ward on the Clan Rats. Yep. Re-rolls. Yep. 6-up wards up. For the sake of it, down here I'm going to go 3 dice, take away 1 on a Death Frenzy. Nope, doesn't go off. And I'll leave it at that. So it's 6-up ward. Mystic Shield's up. That probably didn't go off. You've lost a ton of Bliss Barbs, which is nice. Prayers are done. He got the bonus 6-inch move, so I did ring the bell. Let's go to the movement phase. So the bell's got a 12-inch move, so it can just go wherever it wants to, wherever its heart desires. It's worth remembering the bell basically hits for 0. If you can just draw a 3-inch bead for me.
So just back a touch more.
Yep. Oh, actually, no, that was a 4. I'll let you do that.
Yep, cool. Oh, your base doesn't sit flat for some reason.
Yeah, And but
Yes. Yep. Cool.
in the event I get the double, I can. It's nice to use
I will issue a redeploy of that. Just put that to me. Yep, sorry, I'll give it a little bit more. And I'll issue a redeploy.
Yep.
On these guys. Inch. That's all I wanted anyway, basically. Just gonna
Look
the gap there. Yep. Cool.
nothing out of the usual there, so not too
What are we looking at? How's the Joel Tom game going?
Alrighty, so Joel's he rallied back one Vanguard.
Oh, he did get one back.
He got one back.
Not two, but
not one, but 5 wins of Vanguard is
pretty good.
Yeah. So he's done that. Bellicor and so Bellicor's gone into the Vanguard. He rolled
guys are so
his redeploy.
Yep.
To get his
Apparently I own-
sorcerer
no, that's still that's
away from a beast of noble.
I don't
Yep.
know.
And basically
Apparently
Tom's
I
just
own
taken
correct?
the left side of the board. Joel,
Yeah.
off to the side.
Better.
But yeah, other than that, Kieran just lifted a whole bunch of bliss barbs in his
say
invading
that.
phase.
Yep. That horde clearing prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I think he ended up killing 12 or so.
Yeah. Yeah. 12 or 10, I think, but still a lot.
I love that you had 3 turns.
And he got some buffs up on the belt as
They've
well.
actually not shot anything. You do.
So
Because they can
yeah,
leave it, you
now
know where
I
I'm
guess
going.
what happens with
These guys
some
which is nice.
like Sense Bearers are coming back up if he wants to clear out the sneakers that are on the top left, or if he goes after that big
Yeah, I
gob
think
of
Or Bellicor, right?
indeed. So the
Or
clan
just
down,
allow
you
him
get
to
+2 to
take that side of the
take that
board
side of the board exactly.
and then max score for the next few turns.
Yep. And I mean, there's so much of
No,
Terrence's
theirs is
forces.
different because you
on
can
that top
use
right
the
corner.
run. You can use the master plan and run.
The rest of the board's free.
Yeah,
Place off
absolutely.
their run, right? So like,
It will give them the
using their
ability to
roll
run
every 6.
and shoot, but he's down to 40 bliss barbs. Like,
Yeah, they're going to put in the work, but if they're tight in combat, they're neck one to hit.
yeah.
Then, yeah. And even if he gives, because he can give him all that attack for 3 times, but yeah, it still costs him command point every time, and then they're not hitting on 2s, they're only hitting on 3s, winning on 4s. It's really not that great.
Yep.
So yeah, have a look what Kieran chooses to do.
Tom and Joel are very tight, right?
Yeah.
Joel has official. Joel has won by a point.
Going to take the 12-inch move.
Okay, that is what's happening. Joel has just knocked Tom off for 1 point.
Yeah.
Just want to see my slotting as high up there as it can.
Yep.
Still tagging this objective as well. Bodies.
So
This race is going to take the auto 12 run.
Wow. So Joel must have max scored the last couple of
oh well.
down to grand strat. Wow. Unless Liam's got it wrong. Could be. They might still be talking through it when it's that close.
Fight in the car park.
Yeah. Fight to the death in the car park. Okay, it's a draw.
So actually fight in the car park.
Typical Liam,
Classic Liam.
coming too early.
Oh, half story Liam. Oh yeah, and here come the Plague Sense Bearers and the drill.
Yep.
Right at the top.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would have thought they might have gone to a different side, but I think he's genuinely concerned about those bliss barbs. And realistically, he's only burnt one of the 5 remaining one of the 6 objectives, leaving him with 5 to choose from.
Only 2 turns left though. I mean, how much?
So Kieran has 3 turns. So if he max scores the next 3 turns, the most that Terrence can get next turn, he can get 1, 2. And then the last turn, he will only be able to get 1. So he will not be getting more. So if we forward plan this, he could get 3 and then 3 and then 3. Oh no, 4 and then 3 over the next 2 turns. Best case scenario.
Yep.
And by not summoning, he will get his thing, so that'll put him up to 10 points. Put him on 25. Kieran, this turn looks like he's going to get
In trouble? Yeah,
In trouble.
I'm always in trouble.
1, 2 more battle tactic. Yeah.
So that's that.
1, 2
so
more
we're
battle
actually gonna
tactic
set
from
the
Kieran
master
this
plan
turn.
for
So max score for 5.
He also
these
walked
two.
there, so he can set that master plan for
And
So
I think he'll take this top right.
if he gets the charge, he will.
Yeah, we'll roll an 8. Roll an 8 on his charge.
Oh, no.
So now everything is up in the air.
7.
7, so no plague
Now
sense of
7,
errors.
7. The question is,
And then he can use that Master Clan
do
shot.
I
Oh, is it? This is what he's rolling for.
He rolled an 8 for his master clan, re-rolled it for a 7.
retreat that fucking
So
piece of
now,
shit? But that's my fault. We're already past that.
Now he really needs that prior.
Yeah,
Otherwise he's gonna
yeah.
get paced up.
yeah, otherwise they're just gonna shoot because he's successfully
Do I
screened
take
off
the potential?
that big unit from getting a charge.
Well, here's the thing, is let's go to the
They
draw first.
successfully screened off.
Senses aren't going in, they're staggered.
So we have
Um,
this unit here is a screen, and a screen here,
Yep.
and then this is that big unit of 30
Yep.
that's barely been touched.
my tag here.
So they just avoided getting hit by those plague sensitive errors.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now anything that charges. So if this bell comes in, probably going to get blown up, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the bell's going to take the charge. I've lost my battle tactic, sadly.
Yeah, but nothing.
Yep, so it's another battle tactic drop. I think that might have sealed the fate.
Yep.
Because now, this will max him at
You know what? If I go in there, you hit me with an unleashed.
4 for the
shot.
turn.
Either it's
No,
plus 1 to hit on the
3
unleashed
for the turn.
and wound. So what's that? If I charge from there,
Then relying on a prior to not get his second big hammer unit shot off the board.
So it's a 7-inch charge.
Yeah.
6 inches.
so I'm charging to there.
And they couldn't reroll this.
It's like 40 shots, 3s and 3s ish. About, what's that, 20, 15.
Try and do some math hammer on the bell.
You know what?
Think how bad is the bell going to die?
Absolutely dog shit horrible.
Does it explode when it does?
Not sure.
It sounds scabby.
Does sound scary. He doesn't fall over or
With the
something.
bell, didn't I?
He's just trying to mitigate the amount of
Yep.
hits he'll take.
You're back in the back within 3.
Yep.
Okay.
I also want to stay, for the sake of it, within 3 of my plan rats if I can. It's fine.
So how many unleash hell shots does he get? All of them.
Okay, cool. Sets of bearers show me the golden 9s. Yes! Oh,
They're not battle line though, are they?
they are.
Are they? Okay, cool.
Okay. Interesting. So that since he must have rolled earlier with the clan rats for the charge. He's just rolled a 9 with the plague sense of errors. So I had that backwards.
All right, sweet. So we're looking good.
Yeah, he's looking good for Kieran.
Is Kieran still going to get a 8 unleash hell here?
No. So the bell tagged, I believe. The bell tagged his big unit. Okay. So now he might be doing an unleash hell into the. Yeah. Yeah. So how many shots are going to?
Because they're actually tagged.
Oh no, they were tagged. Yep, they've just said they were tagged. Yeah, so
Ooh, sorry.
no unleash hells.
We were wrong. That's why we're commentating and not playing in Masters.
Correct.
Because we don't know AOS at all. So the plague sense bearers, Blue got into
You got the 9-inch charge.
got the 9.
Also
Yep.
means he gets his tactic because
Oh, he did get it now.
so long as one's still in combat at the end.
Looking like
Right.
So he has to not murder.
Or basically he'll use the bell to stay in combat in and out.
Ah, yeah,
swing
sure.
it.
Yep.
The bell's only got 4 wounds left though.
4 taken.
4 taken. Okay.
Otherwise he would have ran it someone that
Right. So we might let's not jump the gun here.
Not be
hey?
too hasty.
-1 hit, yeah? So that's 2.
Not be too hasty.
And we're here with the mayor of Geelong.
So,
Fuck you. What do you reckon, mate? What is your take so
Oh,
far?
I think Skaven might have got this.
I think that charge
they're
got him.
gonna, yeah, hitting that 9-inch charge on the clan rat, on the plague sense bearers, is going to probably lift those. Lift the unit. He gets the double piling, which really helps. That gets them all into range, and with the charge, they that.
They get those +1 to wound or reroll to wound or something. +1 attack, sorry.
I'm not sure. They've definitely got +1 attack.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've got +1 to wound at the moment. I'm not sure at this stage, but I think the numbers just work that they win 30 of those.
What's the
moves.
range on the Plague Sensor Bearers?
It's 1 inch normally, but as long as it's got 10 models, it's 2 inch.
Okay,
And
that makes a
with
big difference.
With a double pile in with the Master Clan, you'll get them all in.
Gets more, yeah.
Yeah.
And that means they're rinse.
Yeah.
It looks like the mistake was Terry pulled too many of his other unit out, which allowed the Screaming Bell to get within 3 of that other unit, which turned off Unleash Hell.
Bearers. Yep.
Balls 15 to 9.
So did Terrence manage to get any Unleash Hells off?
No Unleash Hells. He didn't waste it into the Screaming Bell.
Yeah.
But then the Screaming Bell tagged the big unit, which means couldn't do
Wins
it.
priority.
I might as well tempt you on it.
But he's gonna have
Clock.
nothing left.
Kieran's got 15 minutes on the clock.
Okay, I like Dario.
2. So 1.
And Tal's got, I'll give you the actual times on the clock.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Like a timeout's a shitty way to get a result, but
It's what it is.
Kieran does have 2 auto battle tactics for Skaven from here that he'll be able to score. Well, actually, they're not auto because Terrence has turned off his gnaw holes. So.
Kieran's got 14:30.
Yep.
And Terry's got
Yeah. Who would have thought Skaven would play
I don't
slow?
think Terry will actually deliberately time him out, but
Kieran can fast
Kieran might
play
actually
for
run
it.
out of time this turn.
So he's really got to pick where he's.
He's really got to hurry the fuck up.
Yep.
I think 15's enough for where he's at, and then he fast plays the end turns. But he
Terry
is
won't slow play him, but Terry's also got a guaranteed ground strat and at least 1 point next turn, battle tactic.
I think from where this is, Kieran's got a grand strat. But Harry's real key thing is he's turned off both gnaw holes to jump out of them, and that makes Kieran's battle tactics a bit risky.
Oh, yeah, that's the move 3 units.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not
If he
with that
doesn't
shit
actually
that's
get the
alive.
letter, like this could easily hinge on him ballacoring that prayer. That was a good play.
So this is
This
where it
could
really
be
comes
super
into.
tight.
Terrence is going to have to, because like
So the clock's a factor here, boys.
100%, and that's the thing at Masters, right? The clock is going to come into play, and some people just play Gargants so they don't have to worry about the clock. Don't get clocky.
Yeah, you throw the clock away.
That's it. You may as well just stomp it. Stomp the clock. I reckon if you
But
hit,
it's also, my opponent also gets the same benefit because you don't have to think as hard about all the different plays and counterplays for Gargants.
yeah, there's
so-
only 4 possible counterplays.
Yeah.
I reckon you could break a clock with a Gargant model. If you hit it hard enough, I reckon a Gargant would break a time clock.
That is an expensive experiment.
Sometimes these experiments need to be made.
I think, bit of a joke that clocks are like 40 or 50 bucks. I know
They're
that.
not. They're like 20.
Oh, it's very hard to get on that.
eBay. They're a heap on eBay now.
I got a nice one for $40, I think.
I did get one from eBay, but it had Chinese instructions.
Yeah, I got that one.
Fucking couldn't figure out how to get the damn thing to work.
Nah, I swear they're like. I swear they're $20 on eBay.
There we go. Controversial opinion. All tournaments should have chess clocks for every table.
The Geelong is somewhat lean in that way, $27.
$27. That's probably not even the cheapest.
Coots was our TO at the last Geelong event, and he thinks comfortably more than 50% timed out, and he had to make some sort of rulings and whatever on it. And he's like,
It would make it a lot easier
with
for
the
TOs.
reset of fourth, hopefully it streamlines some of the thing and it speeds up the game. The game's a bit too slow.
Take 30% of the points away. That's
Yeah.
my call. It's not good for GW's bottom line because people have to buy less models, but
But that's what indexing always does anyway, and then they
if
power
I
keep
had
it up over the
if I had
game.
30% less models to worry about, I'd probably buy more armies.
I think in terms of speeding up gameplay, if you cut out the heroic actions that normally aren't that impactful but still take a couple of minutes at the start of every turn.
Yep.
That was your wound.
Do we know if they're going?
Yeah, 3.
Have you got
I think
50?
I've never really met anyone who's against chess clocks. It's you get the peanut gallery on Facebook or these thing, but it's frankly usually people that don't actually ever see an event. So you're like, well, your opinion doesn't really matter that
I
much.
think it's a
sorry.
boogeyman. Chess clocks are a bit of a boogeyman. I use them to keep myself accountable, especially when I'm playing Gits. because Gits is such a hoardy army. You need to be able to like keep yourself accountable as well.
So there we have 30 less bliss bulbs on the board.
Yes. That's
It
a
looks
massive
like the other
swing.
unit got lifted by the
The bell
Screaming
as well.
Bell as
All right.
well. So.
Yeah. Not much left on the board.
But the key is, can Kieran score battle tactics when he can't jump through the null hole? You could probably get surrounded and destroyed just by normal movement.
Yep.
And he's still got Intimidate Invader, so he could just...
Kieran's just gotten that. Max scored that
Failed
round.
battle.
Fail back. Oh, because he killed the unit, wiped the unit. Yep.
Ooh. Oh, it's gonna make...
Controls 1, 2, 2 objectives.
One.
Just one prior.
He's taking the double.
Yep.
How's he going to get to those?
So he only scored 2 points that turn, right? 1, 2, didn't score more. Oh no, he did score more. 1, 2 more. So he scored 3.
So he's behind by 3, 4,
6.
5, 6.
Trailing by 6.
Because Slanesh, what will Slanesh be able to score?
So
might not be able to
Slanesh-
score much.
Slanesh should be able to score.
Not much.
So Slanesh has got two objectives left to score.
And Slanesh can get outside Intimidate Invaders.
They're not getting that.
No, but they'll score 1
They'll get
and a battle
Intimidate
tactic,
Invaders.
which will put them up to 18.
They'll get their Grand Strap.
And then another battle tactic, which will put them up to 20 and a green strap.
They get that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but what's their other battle tactic? I've got Intimidate Invaders, and that's probably about it.
Charge. Sega's a battle line in this army?
No.
No. Interesting.
He's got no battle line and
Oh, Demonet's a battle line.
Demonet's
Yeah, basically just running around.
So if they survive, no, he's not
Yeah,
doing
they
that.
ain't survived.
You can say charge a hero, charge a battle line, keep 1 in combat, Bellacore.
It's long shot stuff, but I don't think it.
So if Kieran can max score the next 2 turns,
And then deny.
You're gonna go with the drill.
to surround and destroy,
Playing priest there.
Kieran max scores, he'll get the
Gonna
Grand
go
Strap. They'll
Crown
offset
dice,
each other.
dice. 4 up. Yep.
So he gets 5 and 5. plus
surround and
3.
destroy, isn't it? 3 board edges?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to be out of. Oh, yeah.
Destroy,
So
yep.
he gets
Drill, priest, and Gracie.
We're on 2.
Now let's go to some spells. Are there even spells that I don't give a shit about?
Is that a Grace arrow, I assume?
So if you add that up, he's got 13 more
might heal the bells
points,
just in case.
plus
Yep. And then I'm gonna fail,
17,
ring the bell.
19. So
nine.
Kieran's going to end
come-
up with 22.
It's going to be very, very close, depending on whether or not
Final sound.
he's blood battle.
Let's go.
Terrence will get an easy battle tactic.
Get even potentially contest these 2 right now.
The other thing as well is Kieran has 8 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, but he's just playing a movement game right now.
He is, you're right. He
both
needs
his
to,
ba-
he
both
needs to
his
deal
battle
with those
tactics-
Demonettes.
Yeah, but that's fine. But no, output.
I need the other one there.
They're
There's
pretty
all of
fragile.
those sense bearers there.
22, you get 15.
Same time.
Terrence
Let's
will
get
get
this
3, 18. Terrence needs to somehow find a way to score all 5.
13.
2 turns of 5, he
No.
needs to win.
Pestilence.
No.
No.
Kieran
Reroll.
ends up on 22, I think. Bob.
Hits it, but nothing happens because I don't have enough buffs.
He's already on 18. He's going to get 3 here.
Kieran.
So Kieran's on 22
sorry.
by the end of the game. Terrence has got 15 plus 3 from his Grand Strat 18. He needs to score 4 more points to draw it.
Over 2 turns.
He will get 3 next turn. He needs to find a way to score a point in the final turn to draw it.
2 points
2
to
points to win it. So if you can find a battle tactic
I'm going to use
somewhere.
a CP to auto run that guy.
win. To go.
What's this? The Nash ones?
Yep. Yep, so they're getting a board edge each.
Basically going to just put it at 6 here.
To go.
He's there. And then the drill is going to stay. Back corner. Well, she's going to run into the wildwood too. Actually, no, he's not, because I'm giving him a target to potentially kill. He's going to go with that one.
Doesn't have any book tactics.
Doesn't have any book tactics. I don't think he's got tactics.
The drill's taken that top edge there. That'll get him his 3 edges.
Yep.
I want to stay there.
PCBs will wipe the Demonettes.
Oh yeah.
And now he's got to intimidate the invaders for the final battle tactic, right, Aaron?
Yeah, but if
Lake Sensibilia is moving up 6.
he's not going to score objectives in his final, and if he can't get objectives in his final,
So these two are fine. He's got those two, and then he's going to outscore the 1-2 more on the final turn without an issue.
so they're not burned.
No, they're not burnt for Kieran. They're burnt for Terrence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why they've got the red stars.
Yeah.
So Kieran's only burnt one is
So
the
Kieran
purple
doesn't
star.
have to come across the table. So he's got 5 and 5 guaranteed.
Outside
Yeah.
What is his I'm sorry, what was it?
The drill and the heroes there. And
That's not right.
Yeah, I just
outside
double
the
checked
territory.
in the book and I'm like,
Yep.
He failed his tactics.
He's failed his
And
tactic.
he did that against me too in a game.
I'll let the TO know.
Okay, cool. We
But
got
don't let it.
No,
let
no,
him
you
figure it out.
I
at
think
the end
that
of the
TO
turn.
needs to know
TO needs
that.
to know now.
Yeah, before they score.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
the other grey series is going to take a.
Own it.
He has blown it.
Well, unless it's he's moved the PCBs up there.
No, they're dead.
I'm going to fail it.
That's a dead ball.
That's a dead. That's a bunch.
He already knows. Okay, he already knows. I think that's
Phase
offset
is
for
going
him.
to charge
You
with.
could have blown it.
I think Kieran just saying this.
He goes, yeah, he's not. That's not him. He's not doing it.
yeah.
So it's all relying on a skittle leap.
Race here, and if I just
Yeah, so I'm going to own 1, 2. That's fine.
So this,
Oh no.
Oh my god.
That is big.
Sometimes they do.
And do you know what? That's what happens when you've got 5 minutes left on the clock, right? You start trying to
He has
rush.
5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, you start trying to rush, and then you make mistakes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's
How much? Actually, speaking of clocks, when you guys plan out your games, are you trying to divide that time evenly amongst the turns, or what are you doing?
You use it as a respective thinking time.
I just find out and see if it happens.
That's like how you do it. Like you should be, when you take an army with clocks in place, you need to bring an army where you know it. You're not going back and forward thinking of like, oh, I could do this. Like, you just like, you should have a, like, my army, I have 5 tactics in order. I know the order, I just turn up, do them, and I don't actually have to communicate. I tell them what it is, but like, you just go, I've done it.
I do. There's a bit of a 30-minute check for me.
Yeah.
If we're in deep into turn 3 at 30 minutes, I'm okay. If we're early turn 3 and I've still got 30 minutes left, then you have to go. Okay, I need to speed up.
Turn
And
three,
I have pre-thought through what is the crap that I don't really need. Like some of it's heroic actions, monstrous wars. You could just rush through some of that stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Just have to sacrifice something, depending on the army. God, how much.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just
of
do a
course.
check with yourself at 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Is there too much on the board? Is there too much time to go?
That's never except for what Liam was saying with these picking the battle tactics.
yeah,
It's not a.
you should know the order.
You should know.
You should know the order, and you should also, when you're doing your movement and stuff, you should next turn.
Yeah, sure.
And this is why I don't play much. Because I can't deal with that.
Wrong. This is why you play Big War. Then you get free
True.
battle tactics the whole game.
You don't have to think about them. Yeah.
Dude, you just play Slanesh. They have tactics for just sitting on.
Really?
Really.
All right. I'll play Slender.
So if we roll this out, is it going to be a draw? So let's assume Kieran gets.
Nah. I think
five,
Terrence.
Terrence has got it. But Terrence is only going to get 3 more points. The grand strat's offset.
You can do Intimidate.
18.
He got
Yeah,
Intimidate.
he'll get intimidate,
That's 2 points.
3 points.
and he'll score 1 objective. He'll get 3.
What's going to do?
Then score the bottom objective.
Isn't it already been melted?
So what are we predicting? I'm predicting.
3 more.
Yeah, I got that. I already predicted it.
So 18.
Right, so
They could.
2 more turns of scoring, you've only got 1 more scoring.
Yep, what's the score now?
It's 15-13.
I'm on 15.
Terrence has won the game.
I think it's by Grand Strat, isn't
These
it?
guys
But
battle.
they'll both get grand strats.
No, but is it by Grand?
Yeah, he will win with the Grand Strat.
Or is it by the Grand Strat that he won?
No. He's
Yeah.
going to be up. He's too far ahead. He scores 3 here, so that's 18 on the board, ignoring grand
So
strat.
that's gone for you
Kieran
now.
can only max get 5 more.
That's, you've held that to 2
On
turns.
6-10, so he'll be on
That's still
15.
active,
Kieran's
I
going to
just
lose by
got
3
that.
points.
Oh, that's right, 'cause you got that
Even
back,
if
that's gone, so you
Lanesh
hold
can't do
one.
anything in turn 5. If Lanesh gets a 3-point round and a 0-point round, and Kieran gets a 5-point round, and still wins.
Kieran dropping tactic.
He's just got to. He's got to go.
Losing 1, you almost shake hands
No, both of them.
in most cases.
He
Like,
really
both those
should
at
have
the last turn.
gone 0. Really.
And I have to
Those
go
demonettes can't even survive just the other stuff. The PCB should be up into the corner. Dude.
Yeah, okay.
So he did Lenin the
That's
Master.
currently.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
So Kieran currently holds no objectives, which means Bellacore is going to give him one more and a battle tactic
Terrence
for
has
4
the game.
points. So Terrence is.
There we go.
That's it. Terrence has the
He's
game.
going to take it away. What's that?
Is that because he burnt those?
Yep. So he now controls 0.
As long as Terrence did intimidate invaders, he's bounced over it. Okay, out.
That's all
Kieran
he,
can't
that's
win
all he
even
needs to
10-5.
do. Yep.
Happens.
All he needs to do is intimidate.
Minnesota 106, Denver
We'll actually finish up early.
I'm going to write it in.
I want the Timberwolves to get through. Edwards 43 points. Big game. Fucking Ant-Man, dude. Big game. Fucking love Ant-Man. I was on my team, no. He's so good to support it. I think Ant-Man and Shea are probably my favourite players. And Shea?
So you're not wholly within 12 of that. Can you run and go in it?
No. Oh, I can, but I just can't charge out the outside.
But you can get on 1. It's currently holding none.
Making mistakes.
After that, it's jerking
Running
each
all the
other
time,
off.
making mistakes.
First guy to come loses.
Only 3.
Look at the actual score.
24 failed my tactic because I left the outside territory.
24 all.
You've only got 1
So
24 all to Tom and Joel, but Joel wins on kill points.
because Archeon's still.
Yep.
6 inches to its movement.
Yeah, that's
All
just
wounds were missing.
18 inches, so even 12 autos.
Archeon knew matter. You had it here first.
Did he actually choose intimidate, or did I just read it?
You can skittle it, but
Surely.
you can't outnumber me and you can't blizzard me or anything. I can pretty much literally stand still and win the game.
Yep, that's a good call. I can pretty much stand still and win the game, is what he's called. And I think we can agree that.
Yep.
This feels shit though. This was just you. What you do, right?
I use my time. I use my time and I ran out of time. It's that simple.
Just double check the score and everything. So it's 15-13.
His intimidate invaders means he'll have to open the gnaw hole up for Kieran to run through it. And then Kieran can get objective play from running through.
Can't he just run his Seekers up?
No, if you run him up, it opens that gnaw hole up.
Yeah, but that's okay.
But then Kieran in turn 5 could jump through and
jump
score
through and
objectives.
I'm sorry. Can I just pick Intimidate?
So what's the thing with them and you can't contest it or something?
Which means he's going to open the gnaw hole up.
Oh, so why wouldn't he pick a 10?
Yeah, why would you pick a 10?
You guys run to the objective. You can't.
Already picked it.
Oh, he has, yeah, okay.
We picked it.
That's a good point. He should have burnt one.
You just burn one.
Burn one and take it turn 5.
He hasn't done. He's done magical done.
I think he still has it with it.
That's very rude.
That scores to
He scores 1-2 more this turn.
1-2 more, but it opens up here. Kieran will get.
Even
Well,
if,
depending on the prior roll, Kieran
but
will
even
score
if,
objectives.
even
'cause
if Kieran scores, so he's going to score 4, which will put him on 19 for this turn.
the lad
19 to 12, even with a max score of
still
puts him
too
to
far
17. Even if he max scores for 5 on the last turn,
Yeah.
it's 19 to 17, and Terrence hasn't had his 5th.
ahead. Yeah. If Terrence wins prior, he just walks it back. And
It doesn't
blocks
even
the thing.
matter,
Doesn't
like because
matter.
it's
too
19
far
to
ahead.
17.
Sorry.
That's my head.
And that's to the
19 to
dead center
17
objective.
max.
Yep.
13 to the
That's
dead
it.
center of the objective.
He's always doing Intimidate turn 5. Masterclass, everyone.
I always do a turn 1, general.
You hurt my head.
Magical dominance turn 1 because it's all I
So
ever
can we,
have.
can we grudge round 1 then? For
Nah,
please?
not a
So you can
chance.
just do Intimidate turn 1, please?
Right, so be across the line.
Go across the board.
okay.
It's called Send It.
That's my kind of battle tactic.
Big one. Go.
Hey, you're killing
So
me.
turn one is put Bob's back next to a building.
Oh, I could
Yeah. Stand next to a piece of terrain.
I earned those 2 points.
I actually like, because I take crossbows in Big War, so like do 10 wounds or more to wounds. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, okay.
I'm praying. I'm looking for options.
Big drop. He makes
Did you
a
just
bad
drop into
decision.
there?
No, if he drops into today and makes a bad decision, it changes the outcome completely.
We're in here somewhere, man. Give me some.
Check again. 1 for Martin. 2 for Martin. Nope, nothing there.
This Skittle, did Kieran forget to do it, or he?
He literally forgot to cast. And then he would have known to move in phase.
Suck to suck.
Also, I'm pretty sure he wasn't even in a mind range, so it was a spell.
That was a double one.
Yeah.
With these pluses and all this shit, the double one's the
Guaranteed.
only way to.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, and he's got Master of Magic, so. I want it.
Easy to commentate and what should be done. It's harder when you're playing, isn't it?
Oh, dude, when you're on the table, it's a whole. You're thinking of 20 other things.
That's mainly what I'm thinking about.
Then,
Tactic this turn.
Trying to get a bit.
how do I break the news to my partner? Yes,
Alright,
Juice,
so-
I can roll 2 dice.
Wait,
Something totally shit, like
There's some in the book that are like
Yeah,
just.
like-
I don't think I've ever done
yeah.
in this entire
Or
GHB.
do endless expert
The battle tactic.
whatever.
okay, so he's actually decided to throw away a tactic.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone be like, "That's
Yeah,
the
I did
tactic
not.
this turn. That's what I'm doing."
Roll some magic dice. No.
For turn 4?
That's the right one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrence has figured it out.
Heroic action, nothing for me. Your heroic actions and stuff.
You put it into turn 5 tactic. So.
No, I've
Yep.
Oils back in.
removed a line
What you
out.
did it 'cause you
There we
rolled
go.
up.
Oh, it's under. Yeah. D3. 3 oils.
Tactically, roll a tactic.
Casting from Bellicor.
Tactically, throw the
game.
tactic. Yep.
He's out, he cracked it.
Goes off on a 10. We are in some unbind ranges here.
Best moves through.
Arcane Bolt and Bellicor on a 10.
What have I got? One
So he's
dice,
throwing away
send
another
it around.
tactic so that he can
I'll
save
roll
him.
it. It's whatever.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yeah, cool.
And it
It's going to get the
denies
end around anyway. Good pointless.
objective points for
Yep.
Skaven.
Movement.
He's going to score one more still, so he will still get 2 points for this turn.
We'll get one or more here, and then he'll get two, at minimum 2 in the final turn.
Drawing up his movement, making sure that he is within that 3 inches of the hole.
So you are within 12 of that.
Hold it.
That's what happens when you got 20 minutes to.
Yeah.
You can move 6 and charge, obviously. Yep. But that's an 11-inch charge. Currently. I mean, you've rolled an 11 today already.
Indeed.
There's questions in the chat by looking around. Joel.
Nah,
versus
we've
Tom,
answered
that's what
those
we
there a
done.
while back, yeah.
Braun game went down to
Kill
kill
points.
points, and Kaon lived with 1 wound 3 turns in a row.
Not sure how I feel about kill points being a
Well,
decider.
unfortunately, the way the pairings work here, we can't handle a draw at Masters.
You can handle a strength of schedule though. Couldn't you?
No, I
because
can't,
they're both
because it's
on
a
the-
bracketed system.
They're both on the same
Seeded
level.
bracket.
Yeah, okay.
Strength schedule's fucking dumb anyway, unless you 80 something turns,
Massive
which
amount.
is what it was in.
Yeah, we did consider when we were writing the pack and thinking about it a couple of years ago.
So just to clarify, these are the only 2 I can really do.
Yeah,
That's the play. Because
that is the play.
Denies anything.
the patch just come over and told us what's going on. So Terrence giving away that turn means that Kieran can't possibly use the more holes.
Shared.
Battle tactic
1 personal.
means that Terrence gets the last turn.
Are you within range of this guy?
He should still, Kieran should still have Intimidate, but he won't be able to score any objectives.
Yep.
He's too far away from it.
And he's got
Possibly-
3 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's
Needing Skitter Leap because Balakor is sitting where he is, denies both. Skitter Leap tag in.
these guys 12.
The,
Objective, which is fine.
yeah, so a couple of years ago when we designed the pack with the seeded system, you can't handle strength of schedule, and the system simply can't handle a draw.
Yeah.
So it had to come down to, well, kill point. You had to have a final mechanism if it draw on
Yeah.
battle
Kill
tactics,
points.
grand strats, everything, and kill points is about the only thing you've got left after that.
For the biscuit as such.
That makes sense. I don't think kill points isn't necessarily bad. I don't
It's
think.
not bad. You're looking at a dead draw after 3 layers of points, grand strat, and battle tactics.
yeah.
You need something, and it's either a kill points or a dice roll.
Yeah.
We did consider. Can you?
I'll pop over this side instead. And 13 outside of 9, outside of 9. So he now counts as being outside my territory. We're going to roll to, and he's going to be closest to those guys. Roll to take it. No, re-roll. 6, I'll take it. Closest unit takes 2d6 mortals. 7 mortals onto your striders.
Yeah. So we'll kill 2. Cool.
Cool. You can click it back when you need to. Which then gets us to, I'm not going to do any other casting. For movement, I'm just going to move these guys down here. These guys, sorry, I'm just going to take a run roll for them. 3. Pick them up, move them down here. You're not really going to do much, but the main thing is I just need to make sure that I can get. So
That's cool, maybe. But that's just a rumour to stir up a little bit of chat.
But what is interesting is right now Kieran will have
basically to get it within command range of these guys.
Yeah, he's got like
6 run. That moves
55 seconds.
Yeah.
Play fast, boy.
And that, he's only got 5 models on. Did he get a skitter leap across there, or he's? Oh.
No.
And then this guy's gonna take the auto run up here.
I don't think it even even if he does get that.
5 outside of territory. 1, 2, 3.
So do we think maybe if Kieran hadn't have burnt his own objectives just yet, was that a misplay by him?
Nah. No, he couldn't have taken any longer to burn him, really.
Hey, Phil.
10 seconds.
Right.
Roll
So Joel's.
If I get a 6, I can get
It
it.
looks like it's down. Too far up.
Yeah, you'll be playing Terrence.
Disappointing.
A lot of save rolls.
With the worst mission to play down. So I score 1 more.
What's the rule?
I'll take
Still model wins. You still score?
Yeah, because I've already chosen it.
Yeah, yep. So
You're
you
one of
fail
the saves on your vanguard.
Hold 1 more. Fail the battle tactic because I
That's it. You.
failed to get my 6 guys out. I got 1, 2, 3.
So you'll score 2 points.
This guy here is
And you will score your
grand strat.
grand strat. Yep. Kieran,
That's
you
it.
gain 1 more.
Kieran's out of time.
Your arch
That's
crafters.
at the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah, but this, I'll do
You're not
that.
gonna kill
I'm not killing you. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna kill 1. I've still got all 6 of them alive.
so I'm going to do exactly the same tactic as you. So sorry, I'm just going to auto pass from Belcor.
Okay.
Yep. Totem. Auto pass from Belcor.
Yeah.
Not that I whatever even need to. I can just let him.
We're
get
on-
my battle tactic.
we're
Anyone
tracking
else
6.
Zone.
Yep.
12, 14 to 17 currently.
So he's getting 2 points.
And then
Any grand strat?
he's going to just score battle.
Game, I failed that tactic.
There we go.
Failed 2 tactics.
Shaking hands. That's
That's it.
That's it.
It is what it is.
Perry's on the top table.
That's
There we go.
You go.
I don't know what VPs they're running with, but I think ours are better.
Can you hear me?
No, it's good.
In my mind, I don't like
2018.
Sorry, it was muted.
Yeah,
failed
that's
it.
it.
I failed that last
Was a
tactic.
while
Like,
back.
again, I literally
So
had 10
what
seconds on the clock.
Clarky was saying was when they were talking about what was going to be the tiebreaker, whether it was going to be strength of schedule or kill points, and they went with kill points at the end because it's more better.
Either way, I've lost.
Not better?
I've lost by
Nope.
one.
Just to keep it as a draw, but when it comes to Masters Knockout, it's hard.
Yeah. Sorry, just in this specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19 to 14 before grand
Okay, it's got very different. I got 18, 20.
Really?
And I'll go with mine because we were
All right,
doing
Chan,
the
I
game.
think you're left with me now.
I think we'll go with ours if that's no offense.
I don't mind.
But I don't think I beat you that much. No way.
You beat me by like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what
you were
down.
keeping track. Yeah.
Because it was the
So it looks like it's going to be a Slanesh versus Slaves Archeon final
Yeah, I
for top
threw it on because I
Masters.
didn't want to do the battle tournament.
All right, good. Let's go get
No, you
some
did the
lunch.
right thing.
Thanks.
I was really hoping if I could get that spike
We'll
as
we'll
well,
catch you
so
probably
that I
about
could
1,
clear them,
and we'll be
activate
back
them,
by
then I'll
then.
be able to